planet Earth, a place filled with rockos and dirt. Pockets day and night, Cyrax is diet, it's a nasty sight. Welcome to the planet. Welcome to the planet Earth, a place filled with rockos and dirt. Here with Mikey and Corbin, they already know. It's time once again to start the show. The Banana Bear Show and the Bear Show, exposing internet degenerates and the bad. The Banana Bear Show. Banana Bear Show, Grace has come again. The Banana Bear Show. Banana Bear Show, covering the sick and the dumb, laughing at the crying. Banana Bears come again. The Banana Bear Show. Covering the sick and the dumb, laughing at them crying is fun. The Banana Bear Show. Banana Bear Show.
He wears a diaper tight, big man baby in the night, poops his pants and starts to cry, claims he's not a lying guy. We're faking your autism. Your love for all to hear, you accusing me, your face wet with tears, lies about his fake ass autism plight, thinks he's always in the right. You lying man, baby. Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash. Big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your poop. Diapers filled up every day, acts like kids need care to say. Baby Andy throws a fit, when he's caught he acts like a dick. Why you lying? We all see you're just trying to say you abusing me from the truth you try to hide. In your diapers is your pride. Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash. Big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your poop. Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash. Big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your poo-poo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to a live show.
Welcome to
That's the wrong fucking song. Shut up. Anyway, I wanted to do this because I felt obligated. If y'all weren't around with Marty's stream, it brought up a lot of stuff, so I wanted to talk about it. I'm not going to show the stream, because Marty requested no one share it, and I respect Marty enough not to. But we're going to talk about it, talk about some things that were shown and shown enlightening too. Also, some other random things, you know, little updates. Shows like this are not going to be on the Banana Bear show. It's going to be on my secondary channel, which that video was on. The new banger from the Banana Bear show, Andy, the Poop Squash, full song. And I'm probably going to do this type of thing once or twice a week. Because on Sunday, after me and Mikey are done recording the videos for the week, we're going to go live on Sunday. So I don't have a time yet. Just know it's going to be Sunday night. Relatively around, like, I don't know, 11, 12, maybe 10. I don't know. Depends how quick we get the recording done. Okay. So that being said, that was a new banger. Like I said, we got that out of the way. Yeah, let's start off by some interesting shit that went on, which kind of enlightened something I want to talk about. Well, we'll get to it. So it started off kind of weird, but it showed something and enlightened something that I wanted to talk about, because the people I interact here with, you guys are cool, you know, for the most part. Most of the interactions I've had with the 3 live streams I've done, if you count this one, have been great. However, coming into this community, I've noticed some things, especially when it came with Cyrex. Let me make sure I have the right screen to talk about. It's that one. Okay. So this guy. Now, I don't know about you guys, but critiquing's fine. But when someone's when you have like a chef and they're cooking you free food, don't complain on how they cook it. And this guy learned the hard way tonight. This is like Robo fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna give him any. I'm not gonna give him any shout out, because he is a small problem that I've noticed with Cyrex fans, or people that consume Cyrex content. Like the title of this said, this is this guy uses an AI, like, oh, he's an AI software thing. Oh, yeah, that happened, but a lot of shit happened tonight. I've noticed that ever since Daniel Larson got locked up, a lot of Larson fans have gone to Cyrex and expected the same amount of shit. I don't know how else to say this. Like, they're like not trolls; they're autistic trolls, and they're very weird. Now, if you think I'm talking about you and you fall in that category, yeah, Marty fans do. But I'm talking about like there's yeah, well Larson is, but he is. Exactly. But certain people have to realize that like what Marty's doing is not your regular trolling shit. I'm not speaking for Marty because Marty's his own man. I'm just saying what I see. I mean, people could be annoying and very passionate about like the hatred of Cyrex, and I get it because you know he's a very. It's very easy to hate him, like very easy. But what Marty's doing is he's giving you content, but it takes time, and sometimes, you know, if he's giving you filet mignon, and if he serves you a fucking burger, why are you complaining with that? I don't get that. I've never gotten that before. You know, I never got why. Oh, sorry. I totally didn't know I was in on screen. Um, I don't know why people would like fucking bitch and moan that he's lost. I mean that he like he's he's late or something like that. I get it. It's a running joke. For the people that mistake Marty's cooking as some kind of buddy trolling, yeah, it's not. It's not. He didn't mess up. He didn't mess up because I'll give you some insight, which I think. Once again, not talking for Marty here. White Bowser, we all know he is a lolcow. You know, put his foot in his mouth, and he's highly functional autistic, which is one of the issues that these fans, these autistic fans that, and they're not just autistic fans because I know plenty of people that watch like the Banana Burger Show stuff, which they have autism. They're not like this. They're autistic like troll fans, and unlike trolls where there's kind of like a you poke the bear and the bear doesn't react, you just fucking stop. But you have autistic trolls that like they poke the bear and they keep poking the bear, and they keep poking the bear, and they keep poking the bear for no fucking reason. It's not for the lulz, it's because they're bored and they're not getting what they want. It's a very low cow thing to do. Yeah. I mean, because Chance is an idiot. You guys got to realize that what Marty does with that, it's, I mean, some of it is blind luck because, I mean, the gold mine of Cyrex. But there's the people in the chat that are like, oh, you got to throw him in jail or you got to kick his fucking ass. You know, I've stated that on the show plenty of times that I want to go up to Cyrex and do horrible things in real life to him. That's against the law, you know. It's emotional, like outbursts like that, you know. Yeah, I mean, 7 years. It's been 4. We all know this. Like the content he provides is better than a lot of the fucking shit that you see on the TV. And I'm kind of white knighting a little bit for Marty because uh he got mercilessly attacked by this fucking robo shitbag. Which I think this is a video or it's not. It's this guy. So what he did,
Attention!
he he felt like he messed up. Marty let this troll, you know, this guy just slipped on through his cracks. Bro, if Cyrex is in fucking jail, how are you going to torture him? And plus, let's be honest, he hasn't. He hasn't. He has the intent, but because he's such a fucking vile, like looking thing, I doubt he'll ever be able to actually get a girl. He is a piece of shit, and he deserves everything that comes to him. Everything. But when people are so passionate, because there's another type of person that was highlighted in this, not just the autistic troll people, but it's the justice for the kids. What are you gonna do? Because Marty brought this up with one of the people that he kind of showcased. Hey, why aren't you going after people that actually did stuff to kids? They're out there. Yeah, I mean, I see both sides, and Marty kind of realized that, yeah, White Bowser was a lost cause, and I think I talked about it in the actual White Bowser thing when he did become his friend. Um, he it looked like he got railroaded too quick, and there wasn't enough evidence. And let's be honest, there was after all, but maybe Kiwi Tapes and Smokey, they may have gotten lucky with that because they were just basing it off of a couple things and him saying some fucked up shit to a veteran. But then the other shit came out because White Bowser is dumb and he said it out loud that they were able to dig, and White Bowser, because he is a locale, gave them fucking the rage out. And oh, I'm 1,000 times smarter than everybody else. I'm gonna just get around this. But he was already fucked. Yeah. Yeah, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. And you know what? The best way you stop him from doing that is by terrorizing him how everyone has been terrorizing him. Like, he's there's obviously more things. Yeah. Tibbs. So Tibbs is somebody that soon enough, when I get more info, because it's really hard to find a clear timeline of Tibbs, I will call over him on Banana Bear Show. Seriously, because I looking back, how I covered how he got Cyrex to admit that he was a pedo. I kind of championed him a little too much because that guy is fucking weird. It's that, it's that, but it's also a little more too because like he has to do the scrappers. He has to involve other backup stuff to engage with Cyrex, so he comes. Like there's a thing. I mean, I can't explain it because I'm not Marty, but like, let him cook. The saying, "Let him cook, let him cook," and people are just, "Oh, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong." Y'all not doing it. Like, like no one's gonna bat 1,000, and maybe some people think that the AI competition went bad. I personally thought it was funny because CyberX wasn't even supposed to be involved with it. Uh, wait, who has similar flavors of autism? Yeah, uh, he is. That's it's and I joke around saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna go up," because I'll give you a heads up because I was gonna do this, but like I'm kind of downing it now because sometimes when you're doing all this research and shit, and you have an opportunity of, oh, I could go to Akron, I could go see Cyrax, but I'm kind of breaking that rule of where I am in this community. I just talk about the fucking shit. I don't touch the poop, you know? Um, yeah. Well, I mean, how, does autism come in different flavors than other than Asperger's and autism? You know, one's chocolate, one's vanilla. But here's the thing: I know plenty of people that watch me on here. They're fine and they have autism. It's that shit that like they think that they're gonna be a part of this fucking great movie, but you're not a fucking actor. Some people have certain roles. Like, I'll be flat out. When I go on Marty's stream, I'm at work. When I have a chance to chat and stuff, I normally just say Banana Bear Show something because I'm marketing this. Yeah, I'm marketing the Banana Bear Show, and also it's kind of funny. But you have people in there saying, "Oh, lock him away, Marty. You gotta call the cops on him," and thinking that this fucking storyline's real. And I can clearly say this because I know Cyrex isn't watching me. You know, he's not watching me because it's not. I'm not kissing his ass. Yeah. Well, thank you. But like, the thing that irks me is like the video I'm about to show you. This guy, one, you can tell he's autistic because he over explains everything.
Well, it looks
I'm kind of like that a little, but I'm on Adderall.
like Marty and Gil blew an opportunity. Wait, it doesn't just look like it. They did blow a great opportunity.
Mind you, this guy is supposed to be an AI that just talks about Chance Wilkins. I went through this guy before because, looking up content and shit. This dude, fucking, okay. It's all Chance. It's all Cyrex. But this one thing that it's like very anti-Trump. And it was around the time that, like, you should know that, like, Biden was probably worse. I don't care if you're, like, Republican or Democrat. Like, fucking, don't be retarded. Like, one's a senile man that can't fucking talk. The other one is, like, an asshole on fucking Twitter. Wow. Oh, no. Think of the kids.
To cause a Raxian eruption of major magnitude. Now, to be fair, nobody's perfect. Neither myself, my meat bag, nor...
Oh, and then he kept saying meat bag. That pissed off Marty. Yeah. I gotta look into Jupiter because I keep seeing like that. He's kind of like Nova. I ignored Nova because I'm like, oh, it's just a fucking like a diaper wear. Like I had Noah on the Banana Bear Show without knowing that it was Nova when I was talking about fucking Andy because he was talking about Nova because Nova was wearing diapers. And that's just a shit can too. Yeah, the autism thing. Okay, so generational. Yeah, you're right. But the autism just makes it worse because back in the day when like Chris Chan, like his trolls, there's like I'm not gonna say it's a code because okay, a little backstory. Before I was on the Banana Bear Show, and even before Banana Bear Corn was Banana Bear Corn, it was Corn TV. I used to review comics and movies and all that dumb shit, fucking nerd stuff. Because back then, 10 years or 15 years ago, like when the partnership was kind of new, and they didn't just like mass give it to fucking everybody, fucking you had to apply for it. I was one of the people that got that, right? So I got paid to review comic books, but not that much. So at one point, when like I think the Thor movie came out, I had a bright idea because when you watch a Marvel movie, when the credits are coming, you're like, oh, is there after credits? And you go on YouTube and you look it up. I used to make fake after credits, and it made me a lot of money. But that's a troll. So like I understand, but the thing is, the video itself was an animation of like it was like, oh, Thor's there, and then Deadpool showed up, and this is before the Deadpool movie. I used Deadpool and I killed him off all the time because the whole thing with Green Lantern, I was a Green Lantern fan, whatever. Anyway, point is, if you watch the video, like people liked it, but then you had the butthurt people saying, "Oh, I wish you got cancer and died." Like, I understand I was going to get that blowback, right? But let's say a normal troll, right? You poke a bear, And if the bear is like not gonna respond to you, you fucking just okay, fine. You go away. You can't get the lulz from it. But the autistic ones don't. They just keep poking. And like they're not trolling Marty. They're expecting Marty to be this fucking Batman, like a real Batman, not knowing that he's fucking trying to do funny, entertaining things. Now, mind you, I can't speak for Marty. Thank you. I hope I don't either. Like fucking a lot of people in my family have had cancer. I don't want it. Cancer's gay. No offense to any gay people. Kind of. I mean, it's fuck cancer. But this guy proceeds to just go on about, oh, this thing was a bad idea. But because he's using a fucking program to talk to speak, it's like lazier content than what I do. Like some people may think, oh, you're watching videos, and I mean, I think I put some shit into it because of my personality, and also, I make those videos.
Nobody gave me the link to be able to get out.
And I'm not going to play all this because it has copyrighted music. But he talks about how Cyrex was just walking around. He fucking even skipped my fucking video, which, fuck this guy. Because my video was the fucking best. Anyway, he's saying that, like, Marty dropped the ball. And Marty got pissed because fucking, I mean, this guy that's, like, literally, he's not voicing, like, let's say Leaping Lemur. Let's say you think he's, like, because he uses a lemur and he just talks over it, it's, like, half-assed. This guy's even worse because he's typing it. He's not even using his fucking voice. That's kind of fucking dumb. Like,
hello there, my friends.
So Marty starts off, one, he comes to the streams late. He always fucking does. Yeah. It's funny. I talked to Marty before this stream and he was talking about, like, oh, if you're bored, you send a shirt to Cyrex. But Burger Boy made it work. I'm like, so you're telling me I could send a shirt to Cyrex? And he's like, I don't know. That's in the air. However, if you guys were on the live show last time, Marty said, yeah, sure, you could. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to even play with that fire. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I get what he's trying to do. He's trying to be like, oh, it's an AI. Like, it's a different type of looking at locales. But he only looks at Cyrex. And his reason for it is that, oh, it's because, Cyrex needs to get justice. What the fuck are these videos going to do for that? Like, let's be honest here. You're just trying to make entertainment out of a fucking locale. That's what people do. But this guy, like, he's trying to defend himself, and it just makes him sound like more of a fucking ass nugget.
Strangers, observers, lost souls, random meatbags, and other
and he got meatbags from fucking Fallout.
I have a quickie for you. Raxo defending his lateness to Marty's AI judging stream. I must say I am surprised both Marty and Guild had nothing to say about him obviously not paying attention, especially after.
Like, it's just countless fucking, like, more, like, oh, you didn't do it this way, didn't do it this way. I would get if it was just a minor critique, but, like, it sounds like, oh, I could have done a better job. Yeah, ass nugget. I mean, what's cooler, meatbag or ass nugget? I think ass nugget's better, Yeah, you know what? Never mind. You are right. You are fucking right. Yeah. But I swear it was from something else too. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Meatbag. That was. Yeah, but we're in a generation now. Wow, okay. Okay. That's weird that you could have changed the logo a little bit. But like what I'm trying to say is like if you think like, oh, Cyrax, like this is a justice thing, relax a little. Step off the gas just a wee bit. Because I'm pretty sure the life that Cyrax has now in his fucking delusion is worse than any jail cell, other than being prison raped. But because he seems like a fucking like that he's mentally challenged, he would get off like easier, and then that would grow his ego more. Like the only way to actually stop him would be like killing him, which I would not recommend. Ending someone's life would lead to prison. Then you get butt raped. So who wins in that? We have a lack of goblin rage, which we're all addicted to. Let's be honest here. That would be funny. See, comments like that I get because that's funny. That's funny. Haha. Would that ever happen? Maybe. I don't fucking know. I like to live in that little fantasy that Marty would get him as like a pet. You put a little chain around him and fucking walk him around like a chihuahua. But like, you only notice the shit in the live stream while it's going on. The amount of fucking like shittards and like I said, the autistic trolls. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. Because like tonight, to punish fucking assholes like this, Marty was like, okay, fine. You want to critique? I will do whatever fucking I want. So he played a fucking what was it? A game I don't even know. Yeah, like he would have to pull on the leash. But I Certigo or something. I think was the game he played. He didn't punch down. Uh, he he gave the entitled people what they didn't want. Yeah, it wasn't punishment though, because here's the thing. You guys got to realize Marty's like a personality, right? The reason why I like watching him is not just the rage. We could get the rage, and it's good. It's like eating filet mignon every fucking day. You'll start getting tired of it. It's inevitable, you know. But like, I didn't mind having do that, and I was having. It was a blast seeing half those fucking guys freak out because there's no Cyrax content because they're not getting what they want. It was great because I was giving them like, oh, dude, amazing play. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I wanted him to play Connect 4. I asked him for that, but he wasn't paying attention to shit. I know he answered one of my things because I gave him money. Marty's only my friend when I give him money. But I asked him if this AI has autism, and then he just started calling him an autistic fuck. So, I mean, I think it got through. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. And normal people like fucking don't mind that. It's the ones that fucking hate it that they're not getting what they want, and then they start leaving. Oh, this is bullshit. And then you have fucking Robo fucker, the autistic AI, fucking trying to say to everyone, "Hey, I do this because the kids, all that stuff." So Marty fucking didn't troll him. He just acted like him. Start critiquing his fucking flyby fucking videos. Oh look, oh,
Of course, that doesn't exactly
like I did love when Marty played the Top Gun theme songs, Danger Zone and shit. That was my personal favorite part of the stream. Yeah. Yeah. He is. He is a fucking awesome dude. Like, seriously. Because he does some fucked up shit to Cyrax. But if you've ever talked to him, he's a good guy. From what I see. So, like, have fun with what he's given you. And if you stuck around, you were able to see some Cyrax fucking some great fucking like lines from Cyrax fucking saying that, oh, fucking Gale, he's not a lawyer. He's not a lawyer. And he's like, dude, I know Gale for 30 years. He's a lawyer. No, man, he's lying to you. I wouldn't trust him. Like Cyrax has his best interest. Mind you, before like this morning, I know this because I woke up and the fucking stream already went through. Cyrax just decided to say, fuck you, cops. He is. Thank you. I mean, I'm gonna fucking white knight him a little bit because I don't know. He just seems like he's like people take his shit for granted, and I don't want him to stop doing shit. That kind of pisses me off. Yeah, he does. And when the cops come over, he's like, "Yeah, I wasn't online." Well, he was. If he was such a fucking like, I don't know, he would fucking shut the like. Oh, fuck you, cops. I agree. That sucked and all, but like to make a fucking how long was that other video? Like 10 minutes? Like, dude, 10 minutes of critiquing a fucking skit, a live show that he pulled together when he had the flu is pretty fucking dumb. What are you talking about? That's not the shirt. That's not the shirt. It's part of the shirt. Yeah. I don't know. It irked me so much that like after I was done working, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking stream and talk about this shit because it kind of pisses me off. Because I mean, fuck. Let's give you guys an example of fucking some autistic fucking shit I deal with. Because why not? Because on Sunday we're gonna actually start doing live shows, and I know that the flock will come, and it's inevitable, but still, it's a fucking pain. Cause, dude, because I used to deal with fucking children, even if my content wasn't for kids, they still came and they would ask the dumbest shit, and you would have to baby talk with them. And with the locale stuff, I thought I was done looking at a certain group and saying, "Oh, okay, gotta talk to them like that." Yeah. It's going to be funny, and I like what's going on. You got to realize, too, that Marty, though, had the fucking flu. How hard is it to fucking do shit? Because if you noticed, he was trying. And also, Cyrex, even if he's watching, like, the only reason why Cyrex, did you realize that he got mad at my song? My song was, and the thing he got mad with was something very dumb. Is why can't you let me talk to the little kids? I didn't say he was like diddling them. I just said talk to the little kids, and he flipped out. But the song before that, it's about him blowing, Blind Billy. I don't know. It just. Oh, by the way, I have to do this. Marty suggested. I don't know how the green screen is going to pick this up. This Screaming Sicilian is pretty good. I had to put the box here because it comes with a mustache, which I will wear on one video. I don't know. So I put a preview of the new t-shirts, right? And I had one guy just keep going. All said, I could just rip a better AI file and print it out at home. Plus, it won't be made in the same sweatshop. Now, if you guys don't know, if you see this, that's Mikey. It's not me. I'm only on this. I'm using when I'm doing the live stream. So he's just fucking with him. Love you, bro. You remember when you gave already over $1,000? Doesn't get how that was sarcasm, but okay. Clown emoji. Save the clown who gave it A-log $1,000, right? Clown emoji. Hey, Corum, you need better comebacks. And when you speak my name, I shall appear. That's not me. Just telling him that. So I'm like, oh, I need a buzz. I'm doing that because I think it is Cyrex. In my eyes, it was. What bus? I want to call a bunch of comments about art you dislike a bus. Like what you like, dislike what you don't like. So I'm basically just ignoring him. I don't know. I don't know. Not talking, taking credit for an account that's yours is obviously that you're in control of. Just remember which account, dude. Don't want to have a Kevin Durant situation. Because I'm ignoring him. Crickets. And then somebody came in over here. Like that's a sign of like, so an actual troll would just fucking say his shit, and that's it. But this fucker just kept trying. And in every fucking video I have, he has a comment in there. Does that make him a good troll? No, it just makes him an annoying gnat. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say to me. It doesn't matter. It's your opinion. Cool, right? But it's just fucking stupid. Yeah. It is. It's that, or it's autistic troll. Which I just for the sake of being an asshole, I'll call him an autistic troll. But yeah. So that's I hate fucking people like that. Because no shit, some of the shit is AI'd. But like that Cyrex fucking photo wasn't. That's on the thumbnail right now. I drew that. It took me fucking forever. Kind of pisses me off when people say that. Not like a, oh, you got me there. It's more like misinformation, you know? Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking in my 30s. Also, I've been doing this a long time. I covered comic books. There's nerds, trolls, all that shit in there. I've dealt with this stuff before. It's fine. I don't care. It's just annoying though when they just keep going and it's for no benefit. It's just to be for some reason he hates me so much, which is hilarious because I don't even know what the guy's name is. Cyrex something? I did. I made a music video out of that Cyrex. Y'all saw it. Now to make a move, I did use a kind of AI software, but it's not like it was like, oh, I just typed it in and it made it go. I had to fucking move shit around and connect the fucking shit. Like it's not what you guys think. Oh, somebody give me money. Oh, yeah, I got paid. Anyway, I guess Marty's gonna get more money. Because I give him $1,000. Yeah, like okay, so the songs are AI, but I wrote the like okay, I'll put a song in. I won't write all the lyrics, but I'll give it enough information, right? And then when it comes out, I will change the fucking lyrics. Because always when you do an AI song, it wants to put darkness and overcoming with the light. Always for fucking some reason. And that's lame. Well, the logo is that's not AI at all. I can tell you where those came from. That logo right there, right in that corner right there, the banana bear show thing. National Geographic says something called a photo arc for endangered species, and because I love animals, that bear was like the coolest looking one, and it looked like it was sad. So I put a sad bear with a banana. I thought that was funny, and then the rest of it, obviously, I put together. Like, when do you guys like? Which AI? I use a lot of them. And it's funny because, like, okay, so anyone that has AI software, go into your AI software and type in a bear wearing a banana costume. See what comes out. You'll be interested. A lot of times, it's not what you think. You'll get a yellow bear or a bear in a hoodie. Like, fucking AI is not there yet, guys. It's close. Like the song shit, fucking damn, it's close. But with the images, I'm trying to remember which one was like fucking the craziest. So there's AI called I think it's Harper AI. Harper AI is awesome. And it's free. So you guys are getting a I just have to log into it. So let me share this. So Harper AI. Okay. You could create a video with text. So it'll generate a video with text, but it's like 4 seconds long. You could animate an image. Don't animate a picture of yourself. It's fucking weird. Repaint an image, blah, blah, blah. Right? So to be less transparent, because I don't want you guys to see projects I'm working on. I don't know. Okay. Captain Spaulding that I used in that thing. What do you guys want him to do? I try. So the AI songs, I mean, right now it's just funny just to make something because I'm lyrically and I'm musically retarded, right? But I know how to rhyme. Like if you know how to rhyme, and what I think the what is it, Soma or whatever it's called? What it does is it learns all these songs from like millions of songs and just puts it together. Yeah. Suno. Or it would be Suno, whatever. But let's say man waving. This is just a photo, right, of Captain Spaulding. And put it for 4 seconds. And now it's creating. Okay. I could even show you like some weird shit. You don't get what you want sometimes. I put screaming. I didn't want that. That's fucking weird. You know? Like AI is not perfect. So when people are like, "Oh, you made those shirts out of AI," some of it to build some of the stuff, but a lot of banana bears come out looking fucking really weird. There is a cool AI, I forgot where it was, but you have to pay for it, where it will match a art style to a existing photo. That shit is cool. I guess that would be cheating, kind of, because I can draw like Rob Liefeld. But if I want a Rob Liefeld like drawing, I could just take an image that he has, have that style onto a thing I drew, and there you go. What's Goody? Oh, well, let's see. It's got to be online. Bro, I found it. Well, as that's cooking. Are you talking about this?
What's good? It's your boy Cyrex in the house. Shout out to my motherfucking brothers up in the boys records. Figured I'd just come in, kick you with y'all since I'm making it big time, big time. What's good? What's good? Cyrex in the house, got a brand new look and a brand new track. Nothing's gonna bring me down. There's a couple people that I need to thank. Above all else, there's my motherfucking family. And wanna thank God for giving me a shot.
Wait, Senor Chinchilla. I heard a little bit about that. Yeah, what's goody? I heard a little bit about the Senor Chinchilla thing, which I kind of feel a little bit about because they just started talking about it a lot after my, saying Banana Bear Show. I don't know if I was involved with that somehow. And I don't know if you guys could tell because I'm not on screen or that I'm wearing humongous sunglasses, but I had the shock faced when I said that because I don't know. And I like Senor Chinchilla. Um, I don't know. It wouldn't be entertaining because he'll talk over me and then I'm gonna start yelling and then he'll get off and show his penis. Yeah. I It's funny because I used to review comic books and do all that bullshit. A lot of the comic books around when I was doing it, you could tell that somebody took photos of people, traced the people, and then they put the other crap on them, and nobody said a damn thing. Well, technically, it's tracing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he's not. It's funny because if I had the time, because I work so goddamn much, I can't do it, or I will do it one day. Uh, you know that like like I hate talking about it because Star Wars sucks now. Um, like when that first order and they had all the troops there and you had the guy saying the speech, I was gonna like make a banana bear version of that because I always imagine like banana bears being like the things that like fought like furries and lolcows. Like how like Warhammer like kind of was looked at that way before it started getting woke. Do you remember what it was called? This is just it's funny because like the AI shit, half the time you'll have bangers, right? And other times they come out like shit. And they don't even finish the damn song. Uh, from Marvel Comics reviews. Oh, from a Marvel's comic review. I mean, I did those. I was also on like some dumb fucking thing called was it Dark Avenger or something? I don't know. They were able to get me Dynamite because for some reason Dynamite didn't want to give me comic books. And Dynamite has like all the weird fucking ones. So I kind of wanted them. And everybody on that fucking channel was like dull as shit. So I just told them to give me the worst fucking comic books and then I made fun of them. Uh, I don't know. I was always like that because if you just want to hear my opinion, that's kind of boring. But if you kind of get a little more animated with it, like there's this comic book called like Alpha. It's the dumbest shit ever. There was an indie comic book where like these two people somehow when they were close, their genitals would glow and time would stop. So they like robbed banks, but like no one's like focusing on the fact that the guy's dick was glowing. Thank you from the Netherlands. I I have a little of my ancestry there. That's why I'm so pale. and 6'2". Just saying. Anybody else like tall here? Because everybody in my family's like short but me. And my dad, but my dad's dead. So I'm like, in any like family photo, I'm like fucking. It's like that's my head and that's everyone else's. I hate it. Oh my god. Yeah, dude. Don't get me started with that shit. The reason why I stopped like the comic book shit because they started being more diverse. And I don't care about diversity because fucking whatever. Like I get it if you're a young like black guy or like a young Asian man and there's not enough like superheroes that look like you. That's always fine. But don't change somebody into something else to get a check mark, right? They made Iceman gay. He wasn't gay. Okay. You say that, but like try going to an Asian country and trying to go to like restaurants and hit your fucking head on the ceiling. It sucks. And like I said, I'm only 6'2". I just imagine like someone like Marty that's 6'5", the difficulty that they would have. Yeah. Like for me, like if you think about like horror movies, like 6'2" is Leatherface, right? 5'9" or 5'8", that's Freddy, right? And then you got the big boys. You got like Jason. That's 6'4". No. Michael Myers was like 6'4", and then I think Jason was 6'5". And then you got the remakes where they're like fucking 7 foot tall now. How about Spawn? Spawn. Spawn is one of the greatest superheroes ever. Like he's as cool as Venom, right? He looks like Freddy Krueger without the mask. He fights fucking God and the demon and the devil. He has like awesome cool powers, a cool red cape. He could blast people with like fucking beams and shit. He could get his fucking hole blown through him and he fucking lives. How is that not the coolest fucking like superhero ever? Like, but that's what pisses me off, the gay Superman shit. Because that's I guess his son. There was no fucking way he was gonna win that fight. Not a goddamn way. No way whatsoever. What? Bro. Now I can tell your age with that. Okay, so Spawn is more like Batman than anything. But he's, from hell. He used to murder people. And he came back for his wife, and his wife's fucking another dude. So he's kind of stuck there. And then he gets his ass whooped by a fucking big demon, and he has to fight other shit that's hunting him. And he lives in an alleyway. That doesn't sound like fucking Deadpool. Deadpool is a fourth wall breaking person. And I shit you not. I pushed the shit out of fucking Deadpool before he was cool. And I mostly did it just to make fun of Deadpool. Because I was like, before I got big with the comic books, I mostly focused on Green Lantern stuff. Because Green Lantern's my boy, I would show you stuff, but it wouldn't show up. I have a green screen. But like, Ryan Reynolds played both of them. And before the movie. So you had a team Wade thing going on. It was fucking dumb. And those fans were annoying. And then I became friends with like one of the biggest producers of like Deadpool shit before the movie. It was the channel's name was like Deadpool and Friends. I wish he still did videos. They were like fucking great. Yeah, see? 6'2". That's It's funny, at work there's like a 6'4" guy and a 6'5" guy, and I feel like a fucking midget. But then everybody else is like lower than me, so I'm like, all right. But compared to them, I feel like a little weedy guy. Don't get me wrong, like Deadpool's cool. And there's a reason why he's popular, because he's funny. And technically he's the only one that knows he's in a comic book. But if you read DC Comics, there's a guy called Ambush Bug. It's the same gimmick. He knows he's in a comic book. And then you have like what was it? Like when I was reviewing around the time I stopped, Marvel just like gave up and just fed into the like fans. So they put the two most popular characters, Deadpool and Carnage, because Carnage, I should think this because he's my favorite like villain, because he was cool in the 90s, and like he literally just murders people for no reason together. It didn't make sense, but that sold a shitload, and now you have a like Carnage book every fucking month, which sucked because I used to collect those fucking things, even though I was getting them free digitally. Damn, really? Does he fucking play basketball? I mean, it was funny, like when he murdered people and said like, you know, fuck you. I don't know. I love the HBO show was like the greatest. Keith David. Okay. All right. Hey. Okay. Which one? Let's see if we're gonna still be friends. Who's your favorite Green Lantern? Yeah. Because there's three camps. All right. There's Hal Jordan fans. There's John Stewart fans. Those are the ones that grew up with the cartoon, not the comic books per se. And that's another black superhero. And then you have Kyle Render fans. And those are the ones that like him because of his art.
To the fucking death of me. I see on the
Okay. We can be friends. That's fine. You didn't say Kyle. That's all that matters. Kyle's a piece of shit. Like, Green Lantern's supposed to be like, oh, you got a lot of willpower, right? So, like, you use the ring, the whole fucking purpose of the thing. But, like, Kyle Render, he's an artist. And then his girlfriend gets stuffed in a fucking refrigerator. What a great hero, right? Great hero. And then if you were like an Alan Scott fan, I feel real bad for you, man. They took this old geezer guy that had like two kids, mind you. I mean, he had a lame like, and it's funny because they turned him gay. Which he's the only Green Lantern that has kids, so let's turn him gay. But that's the Green Lantern that his weakness was wood. I thought that was kind of funny that they made him gay. You would think he would love wood then. I know that's not lol cows talk, but fucking whatever. I could be a nerd sometimes, you know. I think that's okay. Well, especially nowadays. And that's one of the reasons why I move content from like everyone fucking talks about the Superman movies to the point where like they're not good anymore. It's not because of the source material, it's because of how they're doing it. Hell, to the point like The Boys just premiered, and the whole cool thing. Oh yeah, they're you know, they're anti-heroes. Like that's getting played out now too, where it's like, where else do you go? And then like two of the stars of that show look like they're fucking dying because like they were like kind of chubby and now they're fucking not, and they look like twigs. Which kind of brings me to something I wanted to talk about. Y'all know what Girl World is? I wish I didn't. This is somebody I'm planning on working on in the near future. It's funny. I was leaving work, and this lady right here, she was doing a live show, and it said like a recap. I'm like, oh, I can learn about this, and then I start tuning in, and sure enough, the live show was over. What? I don't know what that is. Wait, what? Queen Cobra. Oh, dude in left. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about something else. Isn't that the same fucking thing? I don't know. I just know it's fat fucking women locales. That's what Girl World is, right? It's fucking fat women that eat food and just give you way too much information about their fucking life. It is fucking horrible what I have to fucking listen to. Like fucking watching this bullshit. And I know Marty fucked with her. Because she's a horrible person. By the way, she's bald. And if she didn't have that little fucking thing around her fucking face, you would notice that she has like 9 chins. Now, if you think I'm just fat shaming, not my fault. She's fat. Just saying. Yeah, I think that's how. Yeah, it's something like that. Whatever. You guys get the point. But you know what's fucking hilarious? Yeah, it's not. But the weird shit that she does and how vile she is very low calorie. Yeah. Good dad joke there. Bro, okay, so I'm not like fucking oh, by the way, it's funny because if you didn't watch this stream with Marty and because it's private, you'll never find it again. Um fucking got to see what Gil looked like. I was putting in the chat. I think a couple people like agreed with me. Do you guys remember the wild thornberries? I don't either, but I do remember the dad. He had like a long nose and fucking he kind of looked like this. He looks like a live version of the dad from Wild Thornberries. Yeah. Yeah, like dude, I did not so Marty came on here and I'm like, dude, is he like a tall, lanky guy? And he's like, no, he's like he said 5, like 9 skinny. I'm like, oh. But he's exactly what I was imagining. His voice is exactly how I thought he was gonna look. You know? I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah. I think that's the guy's name. I think it's fucking hilarious that he's a ginger. And then when they showed him off, oh god, does anybody fucking remember? Like, who was there? What the fuck was that guy's name? It was Jack. It was Jack. Jack what? The channel that's like, oh, I'm doing it for the. I don't think he did initially, but then he showed himself a bunch, and he was shirtless, and it was very awkward and gee. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. This dude is. Oh man. I don't know about you guys, but I think he may be a little cow.
What's up, my peeps? What's up?
Yeah, sure.
Now it's funny because I've used this man before in some videos I've done, where he was explaining how Cyrax just shit himself. He says he's from Ohio. So if you guys aren't like from Ohio, you don't know this, but like Ohio looks like a fucking like one of those owls, right? So like I'm on the tip of the ear, like near the Cleveland area. We're very normal. We're like Pennsylvania or New York or even Chicago, like around that area. We're the Midwest. When you go like more south towards Columbus, yeah, they may talk a little, I guess, faster because they're more collegey. But dude, a lot of shit comes from Ohio. It's weird. Anyway, then you have this little area, right? And that's where, like, it's on the edge of the fucking state. It's right by, I want to say, like West Virginia, I think. It's late, guys. I don't fucking know. But yeah, Cincinnati is right there. And that is literally a dumpster fire of human civilization because they're the only fucking like town or big city in Ohio that has a southern accent. Wait, you're saying up there, so you're southern. Oh yeah, Memphis. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, he said that. He said, "Do what?" And I was kind of being a little trollish because I kept saying "yuck, yuck, yuck, yuck" in the stream. But the guy was pissing me off. I have good reason because he's misrepresenting Ohio. Oh, he was funny, but dude, like, okay, so there's a little point where like you can't read a room, and this guy did not read the room right.
Getting ready for the the UIS stream tonight. It seems Chance Wilkins has been very busy, fucking shooting his mouth off to fucking Akron PD. I mean, at this point, it's assault on a police.
Uh, well, I mean, okay. Well, first, um, let's see. I know in the music scene, they came up in the Cleveland music scene. You had like Marilyn Manson and Nine Inch Nails and all that stuff. Director Wes Craven came from Cleveland, so that's why Freddie's technically a homeboy of mine. Gary Schuster and Jerry Siegel, the people that made Superman, came from Cleveland. Yeah, like there's a bunch. I want to say Tom Brady did too, but I know he went to. I think he went. No, he went. He's from Michigan. I'm dumb. Sorry. I was gonna say, oh no, that's Ben Roethlisberger, but that guy's like a piece of shit. I'm not giving him attention. I'm just like, okay, I can't show the stream, but I got to show representation of what I'm talking about. This is a great representation of somebody that takes the shit way too seriously. Way too seriously, bro. He's a fucking lolcow. Laugh at him. Make him say Banana Bear Show. Because he can't pronounce B's. That's why it's funny. And he also thinks he's as smart as a lawyer, which he stated multiple times that he could be a lawyer in past videos and in the stream this last night. Like a lot. Which like his delusions are getting fucking worse. And I mean, Marty doesn't really care, probably. I wouldn't either because whatever. You know, it use the fucker up. Just use them up. And some people are like, "Oh, dude, go back to Akron, kick his ass, Marty." Does anybody remember when he did that? What happened? Thanks, bro. You didn't have to do that. I mean, I'm excited. I hope Mikey is, because Mikey doesn't understand live interactions yet. Because he's like I said, I'm the one that's like, you guys, like, I'm into this shit, and I'm purposely trying to make sure Mikey isn't, because the whole point of the show is me corrupting his mind with all these lolcows. And it's funny to me because, like, he still sees the goodness in people. I don't. Okay. It's funny because I same with me. You know, just because a coworker paid me back, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, it's payday. But like, this guy, he thinks he's a vigilante for justice. Justice. Because of the kid. Think of the kids.
Police department or a cop, you know, a police officer.
By the way, this gentleman, which I am kind of making fun of you, bro, but like, no ill will. We're in a community. If you fuck and say weird shit, we're gonna make fun of you. I mean, it is what it is. See, Mr. CT, can you just give a thumbs up if I'm right? Out of all the cities in Ohio, what's like the most like dumpster fire, like redneck? We're all waiting. Doesn't really work when, you know. Hey, what's up? Yeah. No, well, you didn't. You, sorry. Is this Cincinnati? No, it's not fucking Akron. Akron is, dude, Akron is ghetto. It's metro. It's right by Cleveland. So when you, so here's another thing. So you got, let's say Toledo, because nobody gives a fuck about Toledo. It's all the way over there. It's right by fucking Indiana, the most boring fucking Midwest state in the whole United States. But then you have like Cleveland, then you have Akron, and Ken and Youngstown. All right. So Akron and Ken are close together. Ken's more like, I guess, industrial, but Akron is more like there's like okay areas and then ghetto around it. And obviously Chance's in the little ghetto-ish area. But that ghetto is not as bad as Cleveland. Cleveland ghetto is really bad. Like, you'll die. If you are white, do not go down. Certain, like, it's an exaggeration, but it used to be. What was the Bone Thug thing? Bone Thug made a song about the street. Yeah. Now dude, there's some good areas in Akron that are right, just like any major town, but there's like ghetto around it. Thank you. Yes, East 99th. I used to, I used to do event like what's it? Event deliveries. Like you have to set up tents and shit. I had to go down that all the time, and I got to tell you, those people that lived in those areas, they were extremely nice. I was only called a cracker or let's say honky. I think it was once or twice. Other than that, though, yeah. Like I said, you got to go to Cincinnati for that. It's funny because, like, if you guys can't tell, like Mikey, he's from, I think he's from Tennessee, in the Tennessee area, right? So he's more, southern, but he's not like southern. The guy that used to be on, like when we started Banana Butter Show, and then kind of it didn't work because my personality is very alpha, so was his, and it didn't flow right with Mikey in there too. So he just left. See, okay, but so there's a difference between like ghetto and ghetto. Like there's places in Cleveland that look like fucking a Scooby Doo ghost town. Like, you know, a monster went through there and no one's there, but there's people there. They just like kind of just abandoned it. Oh, so you guys are like west, like eastern United States. I can give you guys a little thing about this. No, dude, he's yeah, okay, Midwestern. So is Tennessee Midwest? I guess it would. Is it Arizona? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, at least it's not Nevada. Oh, dude, you're can't. Oh, dude, I'm sorry for you too. It's funny because, like, dude, so what? Because I lived in Ohio most of my life, all of it. Uh, like you think of like Kansas City. Oh, there's fucking nothing there. That'd be great to live there. Yeah, there's nothing there. That means there's nothing there to do, but like drugs. So the drug problem is really bad. So crime's bad because people are trying to buy drugs. Nebraska's not that bad, other than it's probably like some parts of Ohio. It's probably like just roads of boring. I mean, other than your fucking team blew it in the fucking Rugby World Cup, you gotta let those Kiwis fucking advance, huh? 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 Let those All Blacks advance. That's the name of the team. It's not racist. Oh, gee, yeah, whoa. Okay, so which is worse? Oh god, I have representatives for company. The company I work for, it's like all across, and the guy in the Kansas City one is like, yeah, it's fucking everywhere. Yeah, the All Blacks. Fucking, I. Other than the fact they beat Ireland, which is like my rugby team, I love them. Um, fucking All Blacks are fucking amazing. They're so big. They're big boys. Ah, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, he would, dude. Especially when they go like all out and they're like doing the whole spit thing. That shit's fucking disgusting. But like fucking the actual like hockey, fucking dude. You could, I mean, I'm just an American, right? Like whatever. Like, what does he know about rugby? But fucking dude, fucking Tri Nations are so fucking good. If you guys don't want like your conversation like shown up, just remember I'm wearing glasses. I can't see, so that the way I can really like read your shit is me hitting that. Just an FYI. So if you're like, why the fuck is he highlighting me? Because I can't see. Like that. Anyway, yeah, I wish the fucking Six Nations were as good as the Tri Nations. I mean, America fucking didn't win fucking wait. Were we in the fucking World Cup this year? I don't think we were. I think we got eliminated. We never won a single fucking game in the Rugby World Cup, and I think there's been like 7 of them or like 10. Not fucking one. I know. I'm just being an annoying piece of shit. Like that. And that. Anyway. So y'all so I feel bad making fun of this guy because his heart's in the right place. Although he doesn't have a job and he has 7 DUIs that we found out. Or 6 or 7. What are the Six Nations? Bro. Six Nation Ireland. And I'm going to shock some people over here because they don't know that these are countries, technically. Wales, England, Scotland, France, and Italy. Six Nations. So you have the Six Nation, Tri-Nation, then you have the Sec League. God, I know it used to be called the Super 8 League, like with the Blues and the Bulls and all that shit. But then, like, I've been away from rugby for like a couple years, like hardcore into it. So I forgot if that league like got bigger and they changed the name of it, or if it's still around. I mean, no, I mean, like it's fine. That I kind of want to do that because Marty literally at the end of it said, "Fucking," after that robot guy pissed him off so fucking much. He's like, even the N-word boy. He's like, nobody replay this. Why is it? Because it's there. It's in. It's Europe. I think. I don't know. Italy's never been really good though. I don't like France and Ireland were like the favorites, and then some fucking how, because they were shit all year. I remember this because I was keeping tabs. Fucking South Africa wins the World Cup. How the fuck that happened? Like Australia, like, and it's funny because it's always like the Tri Nations and one of the Six Nations. That's it. And because it was in France, I was like, oh, it's going to probably be because Ireland was favored to win it all. Second was France. Third were who was it? I think England. I don't know what that is. Anyway, yeah, this is how ADD happens. I get on a subject, I just keep talking about it. But yeah, South Africa wins again. New Zealand somehow beats Ireland, other than the fact they had like a little tournament thing, and Ireland whooped the shit out of them all year. First time it ever happened, because New Zealand is such a titan. The only time that New Zealand actually like loses is from Australia, because Australia has like fucking they used to like have like some of the best fucking like athletes, not like the biggest or strongest, just like fast fuckers. But then the movie Invictus happened, and now like fucking South Africa has 3 World Cups. It's fucking bullshit. Aren't they divided in like a race war? What the fuck?
So-
they kick everyone's ass.
So you know, I mean, he's pretty much buried himself on this one, man. Is the police take it seriously? You know, so
I mean, he woke up and he thought he looked fine. So I don't feel bad about talking about his looks a little bit. Yeah, dude, like if you get on a conversation that they're like interested in, they will talk for fucking hours. They won fucking 3. 3 already. The last 2 in 2010. It was such a big deal. They fucking made a great movie about it. They had Morgan Freeman and fucking Matt Damon. I love that movie. No. I mean, you went to the finals and oh no, wait, hold on. I think you had New Zealand was one of them. And I think England was the other because I always root against England. No offense to the UK watchers. I know you're our second demographic. I'm sorry. I'm Irish. I mean, like, dude. I mean, you gotta give credit to, like, if you're gonna say like the best teams, you gotta give some kudos to England. Other than the fact that if your logo's a rose, that's so dumb. Like, why? I'm gonna rose you today. My thorns. Mm. I mean, Ireland is like a clover because like everyone thinks, oh, shamrock. So like they get a pass. But France is a fucking rooster. That's just dumb. And then Scotland's just purple, so who fucking cares? Scotland doesn't matter. What the fuck did you say? What the fuck did you say to me, boy? You saying I'm Scottish? No, man. Ooh. I don't know. I maybe I have a little Scottish, but I mean, my ancestry.com thing says I have way more fucking Irish than Scottish. I see. I get that joke because Vash is into goblin porn. Dude, like only time I've seen like I've seen his videos. I even used him on like the show because Cyrex shit himself and he's like, see, he shit himself. I'm like, oh, nobody else talked about this, so. But looking back at it, maybe he didn't shit. Maybe this guy just wanted him to. So just imagine it. And because he's like, say right there, I'm like, oh, he's an old Southern guy that knows his stuff. I was wrong. He's from Cincinnati.
we will see. We will see. We will see what happens. I'm gonna push for it, man. I'm gonna make an online report, man. So about that, I've made 3 or 4 already.
Why? Why? Why do a report? To get him off YouTube so we don't get the content? Oh, he did? Shit. I have some compassion, okay? Maybe the guy has some things wrong with him. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, it's storming outside, guys. Yeah. Why would you do this the same exact fucking excuse? It doesn't fucking make sense. And by the way, it didn't storm that day.
Man, and him talking to Waters on I haven't looked at any of all the videos yet because I kind of want to do it, after this stream because, I support the UIS. Prophet Man has always been good to me, man.
I personally don't know the UIS, but I like his whole concept of this shit. Like what he used to do. He does more live streams than anything now. I know. I mean, I hope you guys understand. Like, dude, just make fun of him or just torture him. Don't fucking report him unless, it's a master plan thing. And the master plan thing for Cyrex, let's be honest, is the one that caught him first, and that's, Marty. Yeah, he seems like a good dude. Didn't he have short hair before? And now he has long hair? I just like how, like, all the videos, like, you guys can be fans of these guys, but I'm going to just throw it out there. You look at Kiwi's shit. You look at Smokey shit. Kind of the same stuff. Clip, narration. Clip, narration. Right? UIS, put some shit in it to make it a little fucking goofy. So I do respect that. I do. It's you got to think outside the box sometimes. Because, like, didn't he have like a psych ward thing where he's like showing, like, oh yeah, he's been here for years, just showing him saying some dumb shit? Yeah, I mean, it's not perfect editing, but that's the charm of it, which makes it like even better to me, at least. Because, like, I used to, like, for the technology I had, because I never, like, other than like having Sony Vegas, that's the only program, and I fucking stole it. I didn't have like any software, so I'd have to guerrilla all my stuff back in the day. Even now, like, I use so many things to make something because I don't know how to make it, like, or I didn't want to buy like a $900 program for it. Well, I understand this, and I have an uncle. He's low functioning autistic, right? I know plenty of people like in my life that have like maybe have a kid or something like that. But you have to realize that when, let's say me, because I'm calling some of these trolls that are autistic trolls, it's because they have autism and they're trolls, and that is a very weird fucking mixture. When you have someone that, like, a troll is supposed to poke, but like, because they're autistic, they don't understand that that's the game. You're supposed to poke nothing. Okay, you go to the next one, but they just keep poking. Yeah, because here's the thing. Like I said, some of the smartest people in the world today have autism. Like Elon Musk has Asperger's. He's admitted this. Like, it depends how, like, you're raised, as well as, what you, if you understand what you have. Like, you're not like Andy Ditch where he's like, oh, I have autism, I have to shit my pants, and he doesn't have autism and he's just using that. That's fucking wrong. Um, you know, because I have ADHD. That's not autism. That's something that has to do with what the fuck is it called? What's that shit that, like, makes you feel good in your brain? Endorphins or something? I lack the production of that. So if I take medication like Adderall, I could function like a normal person. And also, I feel like I'm smart as fuck. Like, it's crazy. Eh? Yeah. Yeah, it's that little step. So I'll tell you this horror story. My uncle, because he's like 60 something, like he's old, because I'm 30. Um, uh, they just thought he was because when he was going into school, they just thought he was mentally retarded. That was the diagnosis: mentally retarded, not mentally challenged, mentally retarded. And so he didn't get really an education. And it was funny because, like, you have the Chris Chans and all that stuff. I have a buddy, Mike bragging because he's famous, but I have a friend. I've done videos. I was even a part of a website with him called John Bailey. He's that epic voice guy on his trailers. His son is autistic, and like, by interacting with that and seeing all that stuff and doing a little more research, uh, I I kind of told my grandma before she died. I'm like, I think my uncle. I'm not gonna say his name. Not gonna dox my own uncle. Has autism, and they kind of backtraced and realized, yeah, and it's low functioning because he didn't get that, like, education that a normal person should get. So he had a thing that was a social thing, like a social, like, uh issue, and because of that, they thought he was, like, dumb. So I understand, and nowadays, like, they're learning more about ADHD. I mean, I have that. I have also oh god, what is it called? I may be saying it wrong. It's like Lawrence's dyslexia. So if you notice, I don't read out loud a lot because I sound like I'm dumb. Because when I read words, they start going like this. And one thing that got me to stop that was reading comic books. So I can speed read. And that's why when I show your comments, sometimes I don't read it. Also, I'm wearing these glasses. So, like, I understand, like, those things, like, and the schools sometimes they don't know, and No Child Left Behind. Yeah, because they're stepping over them. Like, I had to help my own self with that. But diamonds aren't made by themselves. You need to put a lot of pressure on them. Wait, what? Linked to a cult and witchcraft? Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, a lot of people have ADHD, and it's literally just like that endorphins to do something doesn't work. The receptors between the neurons of, like, interaction, all this stuff, it's not getting enough. So that's why, like, Ritalin, it uses your backup to make it flow over, and then you have, like, things like Adderall or like Epsom salts type things, the amphetamines that overproduce it to push it out into the actual thing. Yeah, but dude, I would have given my, like, not a nut because I need those. I would have given, like, a pinky or something if they just realized I have this fucking dyslexia. because I was in all normal classes except for like English, right? And then they find out I have this dyslexia in like sophomore year, and they just pushed me into this shit. I graduated, but still, it just sucks. I mean, you guys, if you had an alcohol problem, right? My dad had that, like bad, like really bad. Like that was kind of the cause of his cancer. Because he also, before he had that, there was something wrong with his liver. Um, he had the swelling of the legs. That's how much he drank, and because of that, I really like even joking around. Like I may take my ADD medication, but I don't drink. I used to when I played rugby, but not anymore. I don't know. It scares me because I don't want to end up like my dad, because like he cared about that way more than like me. That's what I thought. Uh, so like if you guys are strong enough to do that, because it any type of drug is an addictive one, and alcohol is really bad because when you're off of it and you've been doing it for so long and so much, like you get the shakes. That's fucking like that shit's bad. No, no, no. Okay, so you know this thing in your mouth called a tongue? So it was around COVID, like the start of it. My dad had like he also smoked pipes. It was weird. Um, but I guess because he was doing that too. Well, one, his immune system. Your immune system kind of shuts down when your liver is failing and shit. So when you get a cut on your tongue, it doesn't heal right, and that tongue stays longer, and then you're basically playing Russian roulette every time you get a major like you're how you get cancer is basically it's the replication of your cells, and your tongue does it all the time. But if there's a cut there and it's not healing correctly, it started getting a swelling, and because of COVID, he didn't want to go get it checked out. It got worse. They removed his tongue. That was fun. Um, they had to split his mandible open, take that out, and I mean it stopped him from drinking, which that's like a good part. Like I don't know, it's hard to talk about because like I for a long time I hated my dad because of the drinking, but now that he's dead, kind of sucks because the last couple of years because it was fine, but then it came back and then it went down, and they fucked up his feeding tube. And when they take your tongue out, they got to put a flap there, but like you got nothing, and he just slowly just I and my because my dad was like he was 6'5", and he was just a normal looking guy, at least a dad got like my dad, he wasn't fat, but he was just there. But just seeing him turn into a skeleton really fucked with me, and that's another reason why I don't like smoke, because I used to do that. I mean, within moderation, fucking drinking's fine, but I have an addictive personality because that shit is genetic. I shit you not. Like my dad and my cousin's dad were humongous alcoholics. I kind of was too scared to do like anything but like cigarettes or drinking, and because it's addictive. Oh, the comic books got addictive, kind of, anything. I mean, yeah, ADHD because you could focus on it because you may think you need it, because alcohol is like the only drug that chemically you don't need. You're not dependent on it. You're dependent for the feeling you get during it, but yeah, my dad hit rock bottom a couple times and he wouldn't do it. It literally took him the ability not to be able to do it to have him stop. But even then, I can tell you, like smoking wise, like it's these things don't like they're not bad. So these things are called Zens or something, and it's only nicotine, and it's like a packet like this. It's just nicotine. That's all it is. There's no tobacco, no nothing. I mean, if it's like the actual nicotine you need, I would say do that. Yeah, I mean, it was bad because I went to school for like a couple things, not to give too much stuff away about me, but I I I did a thing for EMT. So you got to like see a lot of fucked up shit, and that shit didn't really affect me. But when my dad, died, and you hear a death rattle, that affects you. You know, even if you're like a big strong man. I mean, so I gotta say this, Greek. That moment sticks with you. That shows that you made that choice for them. Don't forget that ever. Like I know you came here to laugh about lolcats and all that stuff, but just remember, like that's that shows like no offense, your balls that you could do that. That takes a lot of fucking strength. So just keep it going. Yeah. I mean, kind of wish that I was younger if he would die, but me being older and knowing what's going on made it worse. Yeah, it sucks because it sounds like someone's going down a drain. Yeah. You know what helped? I have family. I'm not gonna say who it was, but like I have a family member that was like into, you know, so uh and dude, they narcheted him so many times he should have died. And in my family, he was the golden child. He had the look. I mean, he was short, whatever, but like he was good looking. He was fit, muscular, like, and he had all these opportunities, and he just went down that hill of, he broke his hand. Then he started doing, oxys, and then all these other things, and then out of nowhere, oh no, he's doing heroin, and it took all these times, but when he got clean, I found a way to stop him because the chemical thing, he didn't need it. But because he had to have that addiction thing, I got him to play NBA 2K. So he just spent all his fucking money and time on that fucking game. And it actually worked. Because he kind of obsessed about the game. He thought about the game. He wasn't thinking about getting a fix or chasing that dragon. Like, if it's the chemical thing, that's hard to do. Your body craves it, whatever. But if it's a routine thing, you just gotta fucking smash that routine. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that, man. And you worded that like real epically too. It's not that. It's not just friends because in some points there are lost causes. Because anybody that's ever had addiction in here, no, you're not gonna fucking quit if you don't want to. You could tell yourself you do, but you're not. And those friends could only take so fucking much. Yeah, I mean, I have no kids. I would that would break me. There's certain things in my life that like, if it happened to me, would I do it? Like, if I had, let's say, a kid and someone did something to him, I would go to jail. I just know I would, because that would be my life. And you just did that. That's kind of why, like, Cyrex. I don't know. A lot of people like fucking despise him because they know if he had the opportunity, he would do it. But, like, now I'm all upset and sad.
And everything, and we're gonna try to work together, man, on putting this motherfucker behind bars and shit like that. But I want to come on.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, like everybody, just good vibes. And make fun of somebody. Come on.
Here and say,
I don't know how to segue out of this. The feels are too strong. Oh yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons why, like, Mikey, like when we get into Cyrex, and like you could, like, Mikey's very plain, right? But you could tell when something hits him, and Cyrex has done that multiple times, where you can see like, oh, he would be a dead man, which is crazy because, like, Mikey's like the most like pure, good-hearted, goes to church all the time kind of guy, you know. Yeah, good segue, huh? Yeah.
thank you again, man, for all your
I'm sorry, Jake. You're our sacrificial lamb. We're gonna have to make fun of you now.
subs and all your inspiration. I just wanted to thank you, man. Tell you what was happening, man. That I haven't put out anything since this morning. I mean, it's a little dry, but
Who was that guy somebody told me about that like did all these ramblings? I think it was you, Shadow. Is this the? Why does he seem like the same dude? Yeah, dude, Mikey's like a fucking, like, he's a dude. Like, I've known him for so long, right? And like when we started getting success, I told him, I'm like, dude, like, the money, first off, goes to you. Like I could make logo like be all like, ooh, all this stuff, but like, he deserves it because he's always been like, he thinks of his family. All like he's a person I would strive to try to be like more. You know, that's why it's funny when I do show him these people, and it's just, he's the guy that will first like be like, okay, let's look at the positives of this, and it always ends in failure. Which, if Mikey like hates you, you're bad. You're a bad person, or like you deserve it. Well, I mean, Cyrax. I know, dude. Dutch fucking, he despises Dutch like a lot. And then we had a section when we were covering furries. Uh, at when I started it, I was the one that hated furries. Now, that was a general thing. You guys could be all upset if you guys are a furry yourself. I don't fucking know. You do what you do, whatever. Fucking love who you want to love and dress up like a fucking animal if you're weird. But just to make fun of them, because there's a lot of weird fucking, like, otherkin. That's fucking weird. You think you're a fucking animal. But I needed to go all out, so I showed him the fucking thing with the furries and the little, I think it was called Telegram, like, group that they were like killing like little dogs. That fucking upset me a lot, and it upset Mikey so much that now when furries brought up, he's like, just kill him, like, get rid of him. Like, he is set on extermination of those people, and I'm just like, oh, it's just a fandom. He's like, no, it's wrong. It's wrong because those people are in that group. Yeah, he is. I mean, I'm all right. I try. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Okay, so you guys don't realize that. I mean, I think Lemur explained it too. If you have an animal as your like avatar thing, people automatically think that this is a fucking furry thing. That's why I had to do the furry month thing to try to get them out. And there was a lot in those comments. They hated it. But like, I don't care if you dress up in a suit or you go on VR chat and you fucking VR sex somebody as a fucking wolf. But when you get to doing shit with the animals, that's when you deserve like a fucking, I don't know, a good zapping of electrons into the head. It's funny because little fact about Cleveland, we had a weatherman called Dick Goddard. Yeah, I laugh at the name, but he was obsessed with like PETA shit, not pedophile, but PETA, like PETA. So he's very pro animal, which that group is not, but he was. He legislated a law that if you do something to an animal intentionally, you can get the same penalty as doing it to a human. So don't do anything to an animal like intentionally. Because if you like strangle a fucking dog because you just want to get your rocks off, guess what? That's manslaughter. Yeah. No. He just okay, so like I said, we have like certain rules that we set before we started like doing all this shit. And that membership thing is like, oh, if someone's going to pay for a membership, they become a producer. Because it was just going to be like, and I guess the membership thing, a lot of people do if it's like live shows. But because our format, they were just videos. So nobody, I don't think, has touched it other than Lemur. And when Lemur first found us, he just hit the membership. Well, guess what? That makes you a producer. We have to mention your name all the time. Because Mikey is one of those guys that he's a man of his word. So he does it, which is, it's crazy. But I don't mind. I don't mind Lemur. He's cool. I know there's some people that watch us. They're like, "Fuck Lemur. He's a millennial or a Zoomer piece of shit." And I'm like, dude, you can tell he's young, but like, he was a Larson like updater guy, and then his cash cow went away after he got big. So now he's covering other locales. So good for him. He rebounded. A lesser person with content stuff, they would have just fell on their face. But I do wish that like he would like move the lemur around a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? I can't. So I go to all these streams, right? And somebody like it's like, oh, they gifted 15 memberships. I never get a membership. I don't even know how to do it. I don't think I think you got to set up something on the YouTube to do it. If you guys don't do content, don't do it. If you want to donate, I'd rather have you guys buy a t-shirt. Get something out of it. If you want to give me a super chat, that's fine. I don't mind that either. Whatever. But if you don't have any money, just comment and enjoy. Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I wish is that like he used different like photos of a fucking lemur and just moved it around. So it'd be like a moving avatar. Oh, where do I do that? Yeah, I know. Like when I got my so the Cyrex shirt is the one that like I'm the most like happy with. And by the way, like if you guys saw the Andy Ditch like music video I made, that's part of the design. There's still a book and some banana bears and like some writing on the book. And it actually turned out really fucking good. The busiest one was the Larson one's already done too. Like for me, do I have to click it? Huh. Like I said, I don't care if you guys give me anything though. It's seriously, like I said, you guys don't have to. Let's say you don't got anything. The best way you could do is watch, comment, absorb the content. But like, if you're on another stream, just say, "Hey, Banana Bear Show's cool. Check them out." Because at one point I was thinking about this. I may still do it because Cyrex is obsessed with wrestling, you know, and like I'm a crazy guy. I could pull it off. There's this crazy wrestler. He's dead now though, and I'm not talking about Macho Man. His name was like Bray Wyatt, and he did weird fucking like promos like in the swamps. I was gonna try to convince Cyrex that Banana Bear was a cult. But like, yeah, like seriously. And I don't know. I was gonna do it. I already bought the shirt for it. But while I was telling this to like Marty, a little part of me is like, oh, I'm gonna touch this shit. And you shouldn't touch this shit. You should let the shit go. Let it be touched by the professionals. So I don't know if I'll still do it. Oh shit, really? How do I do it myself? The funny thing is I'm not a Oh shit, there is. God damn. Now I understand when they're like, "Oh, thanks for the gifted subs." That's a lot of fucking money. Don't do that. I mean, I see the options for me. Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny, right? Marty doesn't need it. He has people have a direct line to his bank account. I mean, like I said, the only bad thing about that is like fucking. It's bad. Well, that's funny. That it's funny because they're Australian. You know, just saying. Um, I got licked by one of them as a kid. I was like a young kid, and I think it was Luke. It was Butch and Luke or something. Looking back at that now, that's fucking weird. They were weird. Yeah, because they see Cyrax and they're like, "Oh, Cyrax content," and I think a lot of people don't realize that like what this community kind of is. We're poking fun at like weird people, but like within this, it's not your normal like, "Hey, chat, what's going on? Can I get a thumbs up in the chat?" It's not the same thing. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But out of any like grouping of people, there's more good people in the lolcow community on at least YouTube. I don't know about fucking TikTok. That shit's fucking weird. But like I looked at the few like the foodie beauty. Fucking dude. Uh y'all chicks are fucking weird, man. Like when it's chick on chick like fighting, you guys just don't threaten to kick each other's ass like guys do. No, you threaten to like call services on like your kids. It's fucking weird. And that's how Feud of Beauty was. Like it's all like report and do like heinous acts. At least guys, we just threaten each other's lives. That's it. What do I think about Black Pill Joker? What's Black Pill Joker? I but isn't that weird though? Is like so I'm going into feud like the world is different. And it's kind of funny because when I went and saw like love notes for TLC, that was like its own little thing because they're like horrible horror cows, but they were like covered by this area of the internet, but they were still kind of like locals. But this fucking like girl world thing, it's like hey, do you have a girlfriend and you're into locals? Well, she'll love this, so you guys could like interact. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Well, hold on. Let's investigate what you're saying. Oh, that's fucked up. Let's download that so you guys can see. So in the beginning of this stream, I can't fucking download it. Oh, whatever. I can't show you the screen. I was talking about AI, right? And I said, "Oh, Captain Spaulding, I'll just have him wave." This is what AI does, and that's just the still image of Captain Spaulding costume, right? That's so fucking weird. It actually worked like really well, other than his hand like appeared out of nowhere, like whoop whoop. It morphed in. That's crazy. Yeah, CIA hole just grows a hand out of nowhere. Is that weird? That's what happens when you're a buddy troll. You're like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. Do I though? I guess. Wait, this is a sinus like it is not. Well, okay, maybe it is. That's some big fucking like shoes, bro. But dude, it like look, the hand just appears out of nowhere. Because it knows its end goal, it doesn't know how to get there though. You know what else is freaky? Can I zoom in? This is a mask, guys and gals. It's moving. Oh, spooky. CIA holds it like, dude, he fucking commented on my video and it just said emo. What the fuck does that mean? Well, 5. Right? There's 5. But it's a kid's like it's a kid's hand. It's just I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, dude, never ever. You know, I usually don't do this, but like I think CIA Hole is like one of the funniest buddy trolls I've ever seen in my life. Just because that one fucking stream where he just was saying everything to Marty, but it was really to Chance. I could not stop laughing. Okay, I will look up Black Pilled. This ain't no weird shit, right? Oh, of course it is. Sorry. Video started playing. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Black Pilled Joker guy. What does black pilled mean? Is that like, oh, you like Trump or something? Hello, buttworm. Yeah, I mean, because, behind the veil again. I know that we're supposed to say, oh, fuck him, but like, come on. You got to give the guy his due. I said behind the veil. It's not like fucking he's watching. Cyrex thinks that Banana Bear is still about drugs. Oh. Well, I guess I'll play this because British people like the Banana Bear show. They're our second biggest demographic. So I gotta use this guy.
Interesting.
British people are the best narrators, let's be honest.
Modern women of today who are just total trash. I'm 20 years old and still a virgin. I just love her randomly to fart on my food.
Oh. Okay. I have an idea of what this is.
Marshall Mathers IV's real name and address is not hard to find online, with him himself disclosing this information many times, but he now seems to have regretted this, so I'll honour his
We get in
wishes
your
and not
veins.
say this information in this video. What I will disclose is that his first name is Isaac, because saying Marshall Mathers IV repeatedly is difficult. He was born in February 1997.
What a weird
because,
looking
as we will
fucker,
see
dude.
later, his age is an important fact, and he was born in the good old US of A. Isaac dropped out of school early and doesn't
the
really seem
fuck?
to have many good memories of his school days.
In high school,
Hopefully Mikey's not watching this because Mikey, if you're watching this, fucking turn it off because I need to do research.
well, I used to have friends, but they were fake to begin with, and
He reminds me of the dude from like the movie Powder. Anybody remember that? I hope not, because it was a horrible movie. And that director touched and molested a little boy. And then he made Jeepers Creepers. But yeah, he reminds me of that.
of course talked to them because they were guys, but with the girls, it was like I couldn't talk to them because if I had a crush on them, or if I liked them, or if they were really pretty, then I just couldn't talk.
You know, like, okay, so breaking it down, look at his eyes. He's that intense. And he hasn't broken that intensity like yet.
To them. I didn't know how to talk to them. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to act around them. I also dropped out of high school, which I absolutely do not regret. I'm glad as
Of course, you know, it's always good not to finish your education. I mean, what do you need that for? Like a job?
hell that I dropped out of that wretched hellhole.
He has a complicated home life in which he shares a house with his mum,
Oh,
dad, and 7 siblings. His father works as a doctor in a prison and reportedly earns a 6-figure salary, which is the sole means that is used to support this large family.
is he wearing eyeliner? This guy's giving me like Smashing Pumpkins like lead singer like vibes. And not autism. It's not autism though. It's that other thing. Insane. Like he psychopathic, like I don't want to sound like Cyrex, narcissistic bitch. But his dead tone and him talking like this.
Isaac complains about his family a lot, with one of his brother's masturbation habits and the family dog eating its own waste being particular topics of annoyance for Isaac.
Oh.
Judging by some of the things we will look at later, you would think that Isaac would enjoy his dog eating his own excrement, but evidently this is not the case. One of Isaac's brothers was institutionalized for a short time due to a bipolar episode, and Isaac himself.
Dude, okay, now I can see autism because the eye pattern
Has autism. This causes him to get hyperfixated on seemingly pointless things and speaking honestly about topics that others would probably keep private.
Who called that this guy was an incel? No one?
Those goddamn bitches and
hoes
picked up the same stupid ass bullshit.
Bullshit.
Of smoking, doing drugs, and just to make it worse,
sucking
and
dick,
sex
age. Under
As you can probably guess from his channel name,
Oops,
Isaac
I hit
is
the
a big
mic.
fan of Eminem, and the Marshall Mathers IV YouTube channel was started in February 2014, with the earliest video that still exists being uploaded on the 3rd of May 2017. This is titled I Hate Disney Pixar Cars. As you would imagine, this video is about how much he hates the kids' movie Cars. He hates it so much that he felt compelled to video himself talking about it and post his thoughts for the world to see. You would think that with such passionate hatred for the movie there would be a good reason. One of the characters is a bit rusty and they did a fart joke. Farts to Isaac are no joking matter, and as we will see later, he really likes them. The early days of his channel are him lamenting over gaming consoles that he never owned and the things that he hates, such as teenage girls, blowjobs, YouTube, and
I won't be a representative for all men, but like why would that be like a, you know what I really hate? When a woman puts her mouth around my penis. I hate that. Nothing good comes from that, you know. Like
microwaves.
I fucking hate Valentine's Day.
of course, because you're an incel. Like, it's obvious.
I hate Halloween. I fucking hate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know.
fucking hate
I mean,
Christmas. I fucking
obviously,
hate commercials.
I mean,
I fucking hate most people.
this guy's too much. You know, I said represented for men. I mean, it's not an attitude. You have to have a penis to be a man. And you say that, you know, kids stuff. I would have mentioned that you wouldn't have that unless they grew out of it. That would be weird. But it's 2014. Anything's possible, right? The fuck? But Worm, this comment right here on my screen with your avatar. Perfect. The fuck? Well, I'm actually really glad that you guys said this, because this is top tier shit. Like, Feud of Beauty was like a pain in the ass, but this just seems like fun.
I hated Disney Pixar Cars. I fucking hate.
I don't fucking know. We're doing the live show Sunday. Big shit happened with in Marty's stream, and I got antsy in the pantsy and made a live thing. I'm talking to. It was 40. Well, around that. Yeah, 40. There you go. People.
Teenage
And now we're learning about the guy from Powder.
girls and adult women who suck dick. I fucking hate microwaves.
I do too, you know. I hate how they suck dick too. Because they're microwaves.
And I would hope if I ever had a girlfriend, or for that matter, a wife, I would hope to God.
He's like, oh, anybody seen like, oh God. The explosion. I mean, it went against Barbie. German word. What is it? He made the big boom bomb. Fuck. What was it called? He was also like the come on. Where is it? What is it? Guys, help me out here. Movie came out about a bomb. Come on. Oppenheimer. No one helped me. I figured that myself. The lead actor of that, if he was bald and more incelly, perfect match.
She too.
And less British, make him like, you know, USA.
Would hate the microwave because otherwise it'd be a toxic relationship, and that marriage would definitely end very quickly. I fucking hate PewDiePie. He's nothing but an overrated.
Anyone out there married? Before you guys had kids, did you talk about your opinion on the microwave? That's a life-changing decision. Does your girlfriend like the microwave? The what? What? Dude, it's a good movie. Oh, dude, like, okay. Lawrence Pugh. One, I'm a big horror guy, so and plus, the whole bear thing, Midsummer. Anyway, fact is, Lawrence Pugh, love her. She's topless. She's in a scene. She plays his mistress. Everybody in that movie's fucking phenomenal. Well, you guys don't know real marriages then, because this guy knows, right? He's got it all locked down and sealed. He knows how to talk to the ladies.
Overly privileged, spoiled, rotten, stupid motherfucking bitch.
Yeah.
An absolute faggot. And
okay.
His fans are nothing but a bunch of pieces of absolute.
God, he's a wordsmith. You say some weird shit sometimes, dude. You're awesome.
As time goes by, he begins to talk more about being a black-pilled virgin incel and
Oh, that's another locale I really want to cover. Elliot Roger. Fucking. Anytime, like, some, like, incel person, like, you know who it is when they're talking to you. I just think of his, like, manifesto where he's like, oh, I'm entitled to this. I deserve it. Okay. I said you say some weird shit, and I appreciate it. I'm not lying. Because he's an incel. Because they stay inside. They don't touch grass. Anthony James was a founding member of the Banana Bear Show, but he parted ways. And now he covers things that have to do with, like, dumb TikTokers and furries. He hates furries. It's fucking hilarious. Because they try fighting back. Yeah, yeah.
Speculates on the reasons
That's
for his
him.
lack of success with women.
I love the memoir. He's like, oh, I went to this party and they beat the shit out of me. Fucking asshole.
So, what do you think is the reason that Isaac is still a virgin?
Oh my god, he does look like the Private Sky.
His negative outlook on life? The fact that he's a grown man still living with his parents? No. He has a deformed nose, apparently.
I have a deformed nose on my
I have a deformed nose.
right side. And, the thing is, when I smile, like, the nostril on my left is normal, but it's still, like, big as fuck.
God, I'm gagging on his. No offense, his autism that's just spewing out of his fucking face. It's so much. Like, I'm drinking it. He's explaining the most dumb shit that no one would ever explain.
And my nostril on my right side, if you can see, kind of goes up. It goes up and kind of, I don't know really how to describe it, but when I smile, it stretches.
Can we go back a little?
Describe it, but when I smile,
yeah, it's got to be the nose. Nothing else is creepy. It's the nose, right, guys? It's the nose. It's nothing else. Yeah. We should all sink that in.
it stretches and kind of goes up. And I can even do this, and I'm not putting my finger in my nose. I'm putting it on the outside of it, and it's just like
God damn it.
I just feel ugly just absolutely fugly with it.
It must be tough to have a brain that obsesses over pointless
That guy, all right, so when he has hair, it looks like a lot more normal.
details, which I would guess is the case with his nose. Some common themes in his videos are a dislike for, well, everything. But as you would expect from an incel, the mating habits of women
Love the basement. There just screams like, I got charisma. Hey, ladies. Do you like loose wires? Come down to my basement. Why are you running?
are a particular focal point for him. He thinks that every man that does not
Yeah.
agree with him is a blue-pilled cuck. He is deprived while everyone else is living a privileged life, and that people should just leave him alone and never offer him any advice. He has made many videos, and they
Wow, you got fatter too. I love when people like complain about like, oh dude, why you fucking make fun of me and stuff, and like they're online with comments. Like people expect to like, fuck. You want people to watch but not say anything. Like what the fuck?
all ramble on for
That's just like an actual thing that like bothers me. Like when people like, dude, why are people like just commenting and saying mean things to me? Because you fucking did something stupid. Fuck.
quite a long time. We're not really saying much, but all of his ramblings are washed down with a sense of unbecoming self-pity and disdain for the world around him. On the 4th of September 2019, he uploaded this video.
Hey, Marshall Mathers the fourth here. I just want to come to you guys with a video, an update video about my channel and the videos that I plan to make in the near future. Because most of my videos are obviously about complaining, and I don't want my entire channel to be just about complaining. But the thing is, I have complained to my heart's content. I have complained about all that I have possibly could complain about, to the point where I literally don't have anything else to complain about. And the stuff that I complain about is also limited. And I have complained about the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. So my new
It says 7 minutes. Oh, okay. I get to it.
content, for those of you who are curious or interested in knowing, will in fact be about all the movies and perhaps TV shows I wish would have began or released sooner and earlier than they actually were.
Say what you want about Isaac, but he is a man of his word, and for the next 3 months, the only content that he
What
posted was
the
telling
fuck,
people
man?
the reasons he wished movies had been released on different dates. It's a little detail, but I just love it so much for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, people say you should find
This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I've been complaining for a long time about everything. So I decided to make my channel about complaining about movies coming out earlier than they should have. Like, in his head, that was like a fucking great idea. He fucking loved it, probably. He's like, that's what people want to see. My thoughts on movies. I mean, it's not hard to do, but when a joke made, a replay video to use.
your niche in YouTube, but I think this is not what they mean. He did go back to posting his normal content in the end, but he does still sprinkle in the odd "I wish a movie was released on this date" as a little treat for his fans. Some other things of note about his videos are the ideas that celebrities are clones and transgender, and the ongoing saga of him getting a job. You see, Isaac is quite open and honest with his viewers, and he makes many videos just outright asking them for money so that he can buy a $10,000 gaming rig. We will look at this in more detail later, but for now, this has led to people telling him to get a job so that he can pay for it himself, to which Isaac will give excuses which range from he can't get a job because he has to poo 3 times in the morning, to jobs are for blue-pilled cucks.
Okay.
After many years of this, he did finally get a job at the fast food
Say hi
chain
up there, man.
Popeyes. This lasted for 3
High on
months.
life.
He is currently unemployed.
Hey guys, it's Marshall Mathers IV here, back to you today with another video. And today I just wanted to talk about the fetishes that I have that really turn me on and get me off.
So, we have now reached a point of no return. Pure eating the
Before we get to what I expect is going to make me pee my pants, I know autism. I know if people are autistic, they not all autistic people think this way. I know this. I know this. What goes through your mind saying, you know what people want to hear about are my fetishes? Like, is that a jump? I am an adult. I play one on YouTube. All right, let's get to this.
And it's probably a good time to stop and just accept the fact that your appetite will be gone for days after this moment, because now we will look at the best weight loss diet known to man, Isaac's sexual fetishes.
I want a 14, 15-year-old African-American girl to be my girlfriend really badly. And what I would truly love and what I also need is one that can burp on command, fart on command, pee for me, poop for me, and purposely get hiccups. Because those are all my fetishes.
Gotta tell you, man. What the fuck? What the fuck? First, he has to flat out by saying she has to be a black 14, 15-year-old that could burp, fart, shit, piss, get hiccups on command. Yeah, that's my thought. You can't tell because I'm wearing the glasses, but yeah. No, not when they're 15. That was the point. Like, I thought it was funny how like he said black and he's so pale. But the 15, 14 thing is the thing that I'm like, wow, that's not only does he want shit, piss, burp, all this stuff, he wants it with a minor. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably the biggest one. It's like, in fact, I believe you could go to jail for that.
And same with if I'm eating food, I would just love her randomly to fart on my food, regardless of what I'm eating, or burp on it.
Yeah.
To add some sexy stink to it. And
you know, when I'm eating, I want to get some stank on it. Some stank on it. You know what I mean?
and
Stank
or to
on
even
it.
her own food. And it would be awesome if I were able to get with a girl who's maybe even slightly turned on by her own bodily functions. I mean, that would literally be a miracle. Every morning, like just as I'm about to get up, she has her bare ass in my face and just starts ripping ass and ripping her morning farts in my face to always be like a great good morning to me, and would just make me the happiest man alive,
Morning farts, you know.
literally on the face of this earth.
It's like coffee. How do you know that your wife loves you? Rips ass in your face, you know.
I mean,
Thank God she hated the microwave too, because the wedding would not be going on unless that happened. Yeah.
when it comes to pooping, I would love a girl who, like, if there's a plate or a bowl, poop on a plate or poop on a bowl, I would want
In chat, how do you like your poop, on a plate or a bowl?
to have the pleasure of having wet wipes and being able to wipe her sexy fat ass. And what
Where did the fat ass part come in? I thought it was just
would be the most sexiest thing too is while she has still on her anus, fart. So not only am I inhaling and intaking the aroma and scent of her delicious poop that smells so good, but also a blast of hot fart air of her poop particles. And I call that a poop fart because a shart is a fart when you fart and you accidentally shit a little bit.
like at first I was doubting it with the whole microwave thing because it's like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. But it's so random, but so thought out. It's not. Like, this motherfucker thought about this and he's like, you know what? I have to interpretate what how I want to be woken up with a big fucking fart in my face. And then, oh yeah, by the way, the wipes and this dirty shit that it's going to make me not able to eat for a while.
But I call a poop fart is a word that I make up is when you have still on your anus.
Okay. What did she tell you? Yeah. This is a great weight loss thing. Just watch this fucker. Oh, no, yeah. That was the first thing that popped out of his mouth. A 14, 15-year-old black girl. I'm going to have a video like, not this week or next week, but it's going to come where I'm going to go through DeviantArt and all the fucked up shit that's been on there. So that Rule 34 thing, it's kind of on there. Oh, I almost puked there. I'm joking. I'm a man. Do this.
And you fart after taking like a big old shit. And when it comes to it, I'm really turned on by hot, sexy, attractive, good-looking girls, but or scat porn. But I'm not into eating.
Yeah. I think this is the moment that, in my eyes, when I talk, I do a little smirk or a funny joke, and then you just see him like his eyes are just wide, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? That's when I win, and this is the moment that in that upcoming video, which will be in a couple weeks probably, because we got other things playing. This guy is wow. Oh. Oh, so he was into the peeing on the girl. I live on Earth. We live on Earth, guys. This is a thing. Wow. I know, man. It's like a fucking shit Sunday, Sunday or shit piled Sunday. You think you can't put more shit on it? Fucking this guy is like, oh, you think that's a lot? here's the whipped cream. It's not whipped cream. I mean, you get drunk enough, like a guy will do like anything that's like not gay. You know what I mean? It's whoever has it sober. You know, the idea to do something weird like that. Whoever thought of the idea, that's the freak. Because I don't think girls, like, if they got drunk, they're like, fuck it, just pee on me. You know, they got to think about that or get like some money out of that. Yeah, shit Sunday. Now I'm thinking of Two Girls, One Cup because that wasn't real. Now, of course he said that because, like, you know, would you say that to your friend after like doing like the best thing ever in his eyes? Oh, you wanted me to do it, so obviously I just pissed on her. Ugh. Ugh. Thank you. I think that was like the winning comment. I'm like, shit. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, normally I like, you know, try to condense it. I have a feeling I could find more videos to make it longer, which Mikey won't like because Mikey thinks that like our videos should be like 30 minutes long. But there's so much fun to do. I'll watch a little bit more.
Eating poop. I mean, I do watch a lot of scat eating videos, or even look at even more scat eating photos on Google Images, but I would never want to do that myself, because not only would I not want to risk getting really fucking sick, but I also and especially would not want to risk dying.
Well, I don't really know what to say, to be honest. The man knows what.
I love the fact that the narrator probably had to say this line a bunch of times because of what the fuck,
He wants, and I can see why women don't want to have sex with him. In
because he wants to eat poop.
fairness, one good thing I will say about Isaac is that at least he keeps these weird sexual fetishes within the incel community and isn't running around the internet harassing women.
But I simply just said straight up, can I suck a fart out of your ass or butt?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. We got him. We got probably the most fucking weirdest goddamn fucking line I'm gonna hear all week long. I mean, I listen to Cyrax too, and Andy and all that shit. Especially the video that's coming out today. Um, you know, Andy's like little surprise thing. Yeah, but this, I just told her flat out, I'm gonna suck that fart out of your butt.
Or something like that. And
Oh, Isaac, you silly sausage. Never message a girl with the opening line, can I suck a fart out of your butt? You leave that to at least the third message. Let's see what this young lady's response was.
she replied very soon with, you ugly ass, potato headed looking N word. Well, you ugly ass old or something like that,
Yeah.
potato headed looking N word. And I love potatoes. I love eating potatoes.
Oh my god, this guy is really autistic. Fucking dude, that went fucking really past him. Like, not a sense of sarcasm whatsoever. God damn.
And I do agree 100% that
Because I like potatoes.
my head and face shape is similar to that of a potato.
I just love how he matter-of-factly agrees with the fact that his head's like a potato. He also seems to hate blowjobs a lot for some reason. I mean, he is a virgin, so I would guess that if he ever does feel the pleasures of a mouth, pleasures of a mouth, Pleasures of a mouth.
glorifying blowjobs
Pleasures of a
and
mouth.
glorifying the fuck out of sucking dick
Pleasures of a mouth.
or
Pleasures of
or
a
a
mouth.
hoe
Pleasures of a mouth.
or a
Pleasures of a
slut
mouth. Pleasures of a mouth.
or
Pleasures of
What kind of double standard is this shit? He wants to suck a fart out, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where we live anymore. Is this reality? This is reality.
as a
mouth.
bitch or
Pleasures of a
reality.
mouth.
or
Pleasures of a
suck
mouth.
dick.
At first, I'm like, dude, Cyrex's mouth doesn't look that bad.
If he ever gets a blowjob, I guess he would think differently, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, he has also been dabbling in the world of furries, but I'm not convinced he has fully taken up the lifestyle, as I've never seen him in a costume.
Come on. Come on. Can we have like a locale that isn't into being a fucking furry? Fuck, dude. Like Cyrex, you know, if a girl's like, hey, I'm really into dressing up, I'll do that. You know? uh, 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 I it's low fruit, but fucking dude, you gotta pick if it's fucking ripe, dude. Come on. I mean, you're in a fucking like you are literally in one of the most hated groups ever by choice because you really like to dress up like an animal, but not just any animal, one of those cartoony animals, and you like touching other animals with their soft fur. I gotta tell you what, that's fucking weird. Yeah.
He does talk about how female animal characters in movies are better than modern women.
I am a furry, and no.
Okay, I guess that no debating here. I thought it was like you was thinking about it maybe, but it just came out. No, I'm a furry.
I'm not making or doing this video to troll any of you or to get attention or even for shock value for that matter. I mean it when I say that I am a furry. I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding. And I have the company of Disney to thank for turning me into or making me a furry since I was even a little kid. And you know what? I'm not mad one bit at Disney for making or turning me into a furry, in other words, because, you know, in my defense and in my opinion, I think being a furry is way better than being into women, especially modern women of today who are just total trash and absolute scum of the earth.
Yeah.
He also has a crush on a lady named Kanika Jenkins, which is probably the most normal sexual fantasy that he has.
Oh.
Just kidding. Kanika Jenkins died in 2017 when she left the party and presumably fell asleep in a walk-in freezer at a hotel. Oh yeah, there's that as well. Isaac has surprisingly high standards when it comes to women.
The kind of girl I would want would either be a black girl or a Latina girl who has never sucked, never taken up the butt, never smoked or done drugs, never had sex underage or before marriage, and a girl who hopefully has the same astrological sign as myself, which is Aquarius. I mean, that would just be awesome as hell if I could find my dream girl or the girl I want, in other words, that has the exact same astrological sign.
So, just to recap, he wants an attractive black or Latino woman who has never performed oral sex or sex at all before marriage, has the same star sign as him, doesn't own a microwave, enjoys farting on her own food and farting in his face. I wonder why he's single.
You know, I used to think like, oh, like, you know, because that dating pool that everyone goes on to, you know, the American women were weird. I can see why that you guys aim up, because aiming down, you may catch one of these guys. Ah, shit, dude. Fuck. Well, he said he did. And he only goes for those, Latino or black. Roughly, he wants a 14 to 15-year-old one. You fart, shit, piss, burp, puke, all that shit. So, yeah. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. Yep. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, the ones here, excluding you, y'all awesome banana bear women, no matter what place they're from, they're the best. Fuck you if you deny it. Anyway, them other American women with the pink hair and the septum, piercings, they're fucking horrible. Yeah, I totally forgot about. Thank you. I forgot about the microwave. That's very important, to any marriage. It's crazy. Hi. I don't know. Don't know anymore.
Unlike a lot of the oddballs on the internet, Isaac actually seems to have a lot of genuine fans, which is nice to see, I guess. At the time of recording, he has 14,900 subscribers, and a quick look at the comments of his video shows a very supportive fan base that are going through similar tribulations in life, which is pretty sad, I guess. His channel did get a very large spike in viewership at the end of 2022, which has led to some people accusing him of buying views and subscribers, but Isaac denies this. The channel named The Grease Wizard did make a video about him around this time, so I would guess that this at least has something to do with his rise in popularity. As I alluded to earlier, Isaac is very direct with his fans and asks them for money continuously so that he can buy a $10,000 gaming rig that he has had his heart set on for many years now. He still doesn't own one. Most of his income comes from fan donations.
Hey, Marshall Mathers the fourth here. I just want to ask you guys if maybe, hopefully, or possibly as many of you as possible could donate money to me more frequently and more often, because
People, I really, really, really want a golden statue of a bear. If you guys just give me money, and not only just give me money often, I could fulfill my dream of something stupid with your hard work and blood, sweat, tears, because I want it. Oh, that didn't work? Oh, okay.
I'll just be straight up honest with you. I am trying to buy an Xbox One X, and why? Because I have nothing to watch my 4K Blu-ray movies or regular Blu-ray movies on, and I bought that and a 43-inch 4K Ultra HD RCA TV that Azio Million gave me $300 a few months ago to buy. Any of you who can and are able to, please send money to my PayPal account. None of you care about my suffering. Not a single one of you actually care. Because if any of you did, you would help me buy stuff that I've been extremely deprived of. I never had a $10,000 gaming PC, or in other words, gaming desktop. That is the most and main electronic that I truly want, desire, crave, and so dearly and greatly wish I had, and of course have since I was 16 years old,
He does have other social media accounts, with Instagram and TikTok being his favourites. Did seem to have some kind of problem with his Instagram account, but this seems to have been sorted now, you'd be relieved to hear. Of course, a man like Isaac is always going to attract trolls on the internet. But to be honest, compared to some of the other people I've done videos on, like Dragon Lord and Cyrax, his trolls are pretty good natured, with a man called Mortal Kombat being the main one. The trolling mainly consists of people doing impressions of him or people putting Isaac speaking to Eminem instrumentals. Isaac really seems to dislike his trolls, which is fair enough, I guess, and has now changed the name of his YouTube channel in a bid to escape them. There was one incident that I've been unable to piece together fully, where it seems that the trolls pretended to be Isaac and called the FBI, who then searched his dad's computer. If anyone knows more details about this, please comment below. Isaac is an odd chap with some pretty wacky ideas, but I don't think he's a bad guy. I'm sure that some people will hear the word incel, see his deadpan expression, shaved head, and think that he's one bad day away from a shooting spree, but I don't think this is the case. For sure, resentment and sexual frustration are a dangerous mix, but to me he seems like someone who uses despair as a comfort blanket, happy to snuggle up in the bosom of self-pity and suckle the sour milk of victimhood. Isaac has stated many times that he doesn't want advice from people, so in the unlikely event that he does watch this video, I'll do him the courtesy of not offering him any advice. I will, however, say my honest observations. Firstly, Isaac, you're not unattractive. I'm not gay, but I'd fuck ya. I'd gently spread your cheeks apart and lovingly insert my... I should probably stop on the YouTube police and be on my case. But yeah, you're a good looking guy.
I used to love watching this guy's videos. Now I don't know anymore.
Guy who just whinges and whines too much. Forget women. Why do you think that anyone would want to be around someone that just moans all day? All you're ever going to attract into your life is other people that whinge and whine. And if you're happy with that, then good luck to you, mate. I do have sympathy for incels. It seems to me that the Western world is currently rewarding victimhood and entitlement. Incels see this and want a piece of that sweet victimhood pie, but they don't realize that they're playing what is already a stupid game very poorly because nobody cares about loser men. It's not fair, but the world isn't fair. So stop being a loser man is pretty much all you can do, which is...
Yeah. Is that weird? Like, you ladies could be loser ladies, but you're still ladies. So you have, like, value. But a loser man, nothing. Especially the ones that, like, poop and farts. And by the way, you guys didn't answer my question. Plate or dish? I really need to know these things. Ah, shit. No, he looks normal. Yeah, he probably would have had like a couple kids too. Who's no, I'm not falling for that one. We already covered him. Yeah. I love Nick Bates' song about how he wants to butt grape a little girl or his wife. It's great. Yeah. Mr. Medicare covered him long time ago. Yeah. That's like the big like maybe he would be like a little worse than Tony Chase, because Tony Chase is just saying very fucking weird shit. And the Satellite Man. And this guy is an incel, so of course, which is funny because he's doing his like taping outside, which normally incels don't do that. That's kind of weird. Dane Hypernova. I know Dane, Ohio. Is this Nova online? I know damn Satellite Man is messing with my teeth. I used to have a 27-inch dick and do start cutting some of that off. You get the death panel for that, government man. Tower just shit. Yeah. Tony Chase is probably somebody that we're gonna look at again because there's so much. Also, I love the freedom fighters in the chat of the Tony Chase thing saying, "How dare you punch down at this mentally disturbed individual?" We're not doing anything. It's Satellite Man. Fucking take it up with him. Yeah? If you don't believe me, I'll, fuck it. That's one of my favorite fucking ones that I did to Mikey. Because Mikey had no fucking idea I was going to do it to him. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Arceus.
Wait, we gotta get to the stories. Because this is what I broke in early in this episode.
Justin's ball trace couldn't wait to poop. She pooped in Justin and her girlfriend's new house. Justin's girlfriend
You see what Mikey's face is doing there? I think I took some life off of him. Yeah. I think. Oh, Dragon Lord. Yeah. It's sad, but what are you gonna fucking do about it? Like, you know what I mean? It's sad that he has a mental illness like that, but have you heard people trying to fucking say, this is not reality? Fuck that. He thinks you're the devil. Satellite Man and who was it? Frank Sinatra. You're in cahoots because they're still alive and they try killing my father, Walt Disney. I mean, if him in his delusions, maybe his way of coping with something, don't let him break it. They say that not don't do that to trans people. Why not crazy people too? What gave it away? Was it the teeth? I don't know who that is. Let's see. Hmm. 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 I don't want to. I really don't want to. Hmm. All this just screams, no. Huh. Huh. That actually looks good, but after all the poop and the fart shit, my appetite is kind of dead. Is this all copyrighted music too? What? I could have been a fireman. Could have been a president. Something. But now I wake up in the morning and I am forced.
I'm happy taking drugs.
To watch it.
Taking them away.
Wait, is this? That's not his voice. That's an actual song. Why are you saying she? 2004, 2024, guys. Year of the truth. Come on. That is a fucking. If that is a woman, that is the ugliest fucking woman I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, bad. They get offended by that. Do you know 1 out of 4 transsexual people die? Like, I don't know what's creepier, the guy itself, the outfits, or the fucking how it's shot like it's like a dirty snuff film. Wow, it's like the trifecta of fucking weird. Yeah, I know it's not a woman. Obviously, look at it. Oh, so it's kind of like a Church of Gale. Oh, this is art. That's art. This is art. And there you go. Yeah. That would be art. It's hilarious because that's exactly what Mikey was saying. Literally. He just stuck on like, he doesn't deserve this, man. I'm like, he probably doesn't even know that this is going on. With his buttload of money from Star Trek. I wonder if, like, yeah, he's got to have like a huge, like, wad of cash. All right. I'm down for one more request, like a short one. First one gets it. Come on. I don't know if you guys could hear the slap because I have like a muff thing on here. Smile too. Whatever. Whatever, man. Don't tell me. Is this furry? Fuck, it is. Fuck. Fuck. All right. Where's a quick one?
The moldy Sonic plush toy. A romance that straddles the lines between longing and lunacy and plunges into the depths of a disturbing obsession. All we
This is who made it. Give a shout out to me, okay? No one complain. Fucking whatever. Check out this person. I'm stealing their content. Talking over it.
moldy Sonic plush toy.
So subscribe to them. Okay.
A romance that straddles the lines between longing and lunacy and plunges into the depths of a disturbing obsession. All we can do is wonder what goes on in that sick head of his.
It's another guy that shapes, you know? Nova. He's like a fucking snowman, built like a snowman. Or a soft serve ice cream cone. This guy looks the same way.
Who become the targets of his sick satisfaction. He revels in their shocked and horrified reactions, finding an unsettling pleasure in their fear and confusion.
You know, I thought it was Chris Chan that made me hate Sonic. But I think it's the Sonic fans that did. And DeviantArt.
It is important to note that Jason is not just a pedophile, as his twisted pursuits extend beyond targeting children alone. He is a predator, fueled by an insatiable need to provoke extreme horror and revulsion. Thanks for wanting to be my friend on here. Smile. Although I do need
Okay, seriously, dude, like, give this guy a subscribe. That narration is like worth it. Just there.
to
Just
warn you, are you above 18? I'm totally an SFW, but on the server, I try to be as SFW as I can. I'm actually 16. 16, okay. I'm 42. Um, just don't tell anyone, we'll be fine.
because it goes fast. That's it. It's not like a furry thing because there's animals involved that they're what do they call that? Anthropomorphic. Like they're not human looking, but they're kind of human looking. So you can make fucking deviant art of it and ruin my childhood. Yes. Hmm. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, every fucking kid likes Sonic. Every kid likes Sonic. I have a nephew. He loves Sonic. He also liked Mario too. So it's when they start drawing him and putting him in fan fictions with their own OP or OC, you know, that's when you're like, oh, please stop.
I will just tell you that I have sex with a Sonic plush toy.
Who the fuck told me to do this? Was it Jay? Jay, you fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. Another Sonic deviant motherfucker. Yeah, okay. Okay. So leads me to the theory that I have not been wrong yet. Not all weeaboos are locals, but all locals are weeaboos. Every single one of them likes anime. Not counting Dragon Ball Z because that doesn't count. Yeah. Like, dude, like, snuff that out. Like, by any means necessary. Like, oh, I rather like this and it's like an expensive sport. Do it. Kill that Sonic, that fanfic before it even starts. Yeah. 6. 6. You see that age right there? Right here? 42. I don't know. He's in shit like I don't know, man. Not to quote Tony Black Dragon, but I'm already dead. These locales are just like my inner child is dead. I'm just a husk now. That's why I'm wearing the glasses. So you can't see the soullessness out of my eyes. Oh, don't forget the whole fucking the plushie. That's a big thing. It. I mean, guys, do you see this? Well, do you see my mouse? I don't know if it's picking up this, where it says sex with Sonic plush toy without me showing your picture or anything. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Don't know when he's coming back. But when he does, here we go. What are you going to do about this? Explain this. What was the point of the furry or the Sonic fan? Huh? I'm glad you came too. You can see me slowly dying. All the hope and happiness is dead. It's gone. Bye. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No. You could do your little George Bush fucking speech. You know. Job complete. Mission finished or something like. We got him. We got him.
Without me even showing your pictures or anything. I'm very uncomfortable with this. I thought
Wow. You know how the chance ones are like, hey, can I get a dick pic? Like they're like willing. This one's like, please go away. No, I'm not done with you yet. You said you wanted an adult. I am one.
that would be. Not everyone's okay with this.
Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help!
And then there's the time he asked for nudes from a 13-year-old boy. People accuse me of that, but why would I be living with kids now and not doing anything in that context with them? Well, I remember calling you one because you asked a friend of mine who was 13 for a photo of his genitalia. I would never dream of doing that. And it just
Whoa. Whoa. Y'all saw that?
for a photo of his genitalia. I would never dream of doing that.
I am an adult. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I was 13 with them. Well, I remember calling you one.
Is that, are they, did they superimpose for 1 second a picture of Dream?
Because you asked a friend of mine who was 13 for a photo of his genitalia. I would never dream
Damn it. I'm too slow. Fuck. Anyway. Yeah. Okay.
of doing.
I haven't slept yet, guys. It kind of freaked me out seeing a fucking adult that looks like a boy just pop out of nowhere.
That. And it just hurts me there are people out here who accuse me of such a heinous crime. I actually have a
I love the more slowed, mentally challenged version of White Bowser impression. It's great. Like, hear it again. Watch.
not cut him up. I am promising myself on this. Hey, it's name withheld. I ordered yet another Sonic Plus toy like those after telling you that I bought a Sonic Plus toy yesterday. I know I have to be careful with my money, and this is why I am
They're just cartoons. They're just cartoons. Come on, Marty. They're just cartoons.
putting a cease and desist order on myself for now. Lol. I make the mistake of telling friends about this. They go down the hedge hole. I'm shown a
You never go
blog where a
full
person
retard,
writes
boy.
about giving up the stuffed animal they have been having sex with for 17 years. Their name matches the username of my eBay buyer. This is concerning my Sonic Plus toy that I used to have sex with. Now, this may torture some of you, but I will jot it down. Since the pandemic started, his legs and arms were amputated. Now, this is the juicy part. Before you reel further, I need to let
Just giving me nightmares. No, Bill Gates sounds like this. If you remember the South Park movie. So, showing my age here. I got it from Blockbuster, like when it first came out on VHS, and I rewound that part when Bill Gates gets shot in the head. It's the funniest shit ever. As a kid, that I'm not deranged because it's just funny. Get Bill Gates there, huh? He said Windows 98 would be faster and more efficient. And it is faster, over 5 million. And then, I don't know. Bill Gates could go fuck himself. He's a fucking weirdo. Let's give bees vaccines. You know? They are. Should I be like the lawyer guy and just look upward? They're in the ceilings. Yeah. All right, everyone. We got him.
Let you know that I am not into plus destruction of any kind. While the pandemic was going on, I removed his stomach so that his back was only exposed to the elements. And just now, off came his mouth area. His entire mouth area.
It's time out.
And his
Yeah.
nose. Doesn't look all that
Cartoons!
bad, but I consider my plush toy to look more weird now. I mean, I will.
God damn it, dude. This impression, man. Pure gold. But now I'm just thinking of the white Bowser. Yeah. Ceiling cast all around. Or it was the imaginary, or it's not the imaginary, the side woman giving him a BJ in the corner. Or it could be Magic Chan. Because, you know, he got cursed.
Still have sex with him since there are more Sonics with me with the info I just shared with you right now. Edit. Well, I finally snapped again. I removed his entire body now. Just his head, ears, and eyes are left in my Sonic plush toy. Dang. I guess I'm weeding Sonic off since I have had withheld. I don't want to lose her. Don't worry, I'll be fine here. Just going a little stir crazy here and need to go out of the house, that's all.
I don't want to lose her.
This is, of course, before his Giga Chat breakup. Edit number 2 and final edit. I cut his body off, but now he's not recognizable anymore. I threw him in the garbage. Remember when I said
Dude, I don't know about you. This is creepy as fuck. I know it's about like some fucking like mentally challenged pedo fucking a doll, but with the violin talking about, you know, basement cats in the chat. Just thinking it's creepy as fuck. Y'all weird. Giving me nightmares. You know that?
I needed him to curb my wanting to insert things into my penis?
Well, wow.
I'm not even thinking about pencils, pens, or aquarium tubes anymore since I got my shocking device. Notice he didn't say anything about rusty nails, though the big stainless steel rod needs time to get my penis used to it. Oh god, I can't read this. Still painful, but yeah, this is a big step to wean off Sonic.
Okay, so that's done. Wow. 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 It's the nail in the penis thing that got me. It's not everything else. Oh God. So we're gonna stop with that because, you know, I want to be able to go to sleep tonight. I'm obligated to say this. Check out the Leaping Lemur. He is a producer of the Banana Bear Show. If you would like to be a producer, you just got to press that little membership button. And then we're obligated to say your fucking name and every goddamn thing we do. But I do like Leaping Lemur, so it's not torture for me to shout him out. Especially when he shouts us out as well. If you want to get some fucking merch on your fucking body, you get a Banana Bear Show shirt, Japanese one that's not racist at all. It's not talking about, you know, that big bomb that came off. You know, you got this one, got that one. Oh wait, this one that is actually, let's big league this one here. Yeah, It's limited time. You only got so much longer. Look how fucking awesome this is. You could go up to your grandmother and say, "Hey, Grandma, I watch the Banana Bear show." "Oh, dear, what do they talk about?" "Well, this guy, Cyrex. Your turn, cutie." "What?" "I'm joking. She'll know who Cyrex is. He's a rock star, right?" He's a rock star. We also, because somebody asked for stickers. There's stickers right there. There's 2 of them right there. Our new shirt, which in no way, shape, or form is a ripoff of Fallout at all. You know, Banana Bear Republic. What? Yeah, right there. Comes in different colors. So you go up to your father and be like, "Hey, Dad, I'm tired of you using me. Buy me this t-shirt." And then you guys have a loving relationship again. I'm joking. Father didn't abuse you. You're not Andy Ditch. Like I said, my favorite one is obviously the Cyrex one. This one right here. I mean, I love this one because obviously the fucking logo. Our logo is like the fucking best. You know. But I do like the Cyrex one. Because forever, no matter what happens, if Marty just doesn't allow anybody to use the streams ever again, which I will, abide by because I respect the hell out of him. Yeah, bitch. Now, why would I want a yellow T-shirt? That would color blend. Banana Bear. I'm fucking tired now. Sorry. I don't know, and they're yellow. That their option of yellow kind of looks more like watered down yellow. It doesn't pop that much. Like the brick, that color, I thought it was gonna look like shit, but with the propaganda Banana Bear shirt, it's fucking awesome. At least I think Mikey got the green one. I can't do that because of the green screen. Yeah, I think ahead. And we only got one more week. Got 9 days or 10, whatever. Until the next shirt drops, and that's gonna be, well, obvious baby Andy. So yeah. I dare you to tell my dad. Tried anything. Dog dare you, motherfucker. I don't know. I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah, mustard. Mustard. It's not Dijon mustard either. Yeah. I said something like that before, and there's literally a fucking Twitter account that if you say anything about mustard or ketchup, they sneak in and they fucking start talking to you. Like, oh, you should have had mustard with it. That's when I liked online, before all these fucking locals. I don't fucking know. I'm about to. But there's one thing you guys need to see. Seeing that next time you see me, it will be in a recorded fashion with Mikey. I'm going to talk about Andy Ditch, that fucking man baby. And I found the most disgusting video I possibly could. I showed him, and I think it ate his soul. because of that, I made a song. So I'm going to play myself out. I want to thank everyone that's been here from start, or maybe in the beginning, or maybe a little. Everyone that gave in the super chats, thank you very much. You guys fucking rock. You don't have to do it. I'm just giving you the options. There's membership there. You take. Sunday, it's gonna be me and Mikey. Probably gonna fumble this a little bit, and then just when I get the ball, I'm gonna try to be that blocker, and Mikey's just gonna head to the end zone, and it's gonna be fucking beautiful, like a beautiful baby, a beautiful one. That's fine. I mean, it could. How's an extra dose of like banana bear gonna hurt you? It's the only drug that gives you that high without that bad side effect. All right, I will talk to you all later. Buy a t-shirt if you don't got one, because secretively we're a cult, and I need new members. And if you wear the shirt, the next step is, the banana costume and then the bear hat. And then, we go into the spaceship and drink the punch. So think about drinking punch and listen to my song, because I'm a vain piece of shit. And I'll see you guys later, especially on Sunday. So till then, on this banger.
Big man baby in the night, poops his pants and starts to cry, claims he's not a lying guy. We're faking your autism. Your love for all to hear, you accusing me, your face wet with tears, lies about his fake ass autism plight, thinks he's always in the right. You lying man, baby. Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash, big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your poop. Diapers filled up every day, acts like his need care to say, baby, and he throws a fit. When he's caught, he acts like a dick. Why you lying? We all see you're just trying to say you abusing me from the truth you try to hide. In your diapers is your pride.
I love that part, by the way. Also, last thing, if you like this kind of live show, just me, I'm going to be doing it like probably once or twice a week on Banana Bear Quorum. So go to that channel, subscribe to it, and then you'll be alerted. Okay, that's all I got to say. Enjoy the rest of Poopy Diaper Guy.
Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash, big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your poop. Andrew ditch the poop squash, crying out with every wash, big baby tantrums in the room, claiming lies and spreading your